Oh, look, everybody's going, and then we're just hit live.
Hey, we're live. Hold on a sec.
And everybody's like,
What
no,
just
right away.
what just happened? I just lost my video call somehow.
Now.
Hold
Yeah, now.
on. Oh, I'm back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, live. Let me see.
Yeah, no, we're live. I just got the, I think.
You ever get comments on your videos, people like speaking in Arabic?
Huh, it's not showing on my page.
Arabic?
Yeah. Arabic and Spanish I get a lot.
I get a lot of that, but I get a lot of pre-translation, and it comes out horrible. Like, people try to translate it so that you'll understand it, and then they try to translate what you say, and it just comes out really bad.
Yeah.
Are you all, I'm not showing up on YouTube, but it says we're broadcasting.
Hold on. Let me find out. Give me 1 sec.
I don't see it. It says on air.
Okay, hold on.
But there's nothing.
Let me go here. Well, I don't know.
It says you're live. It says we're live right now too.
It says we're live right now. It says Drone Therapy on YouTube live. Hello.
But I don't see anything on the channel, and I can't
People are
hear anything. All right, screw it. If you all can see it and there's something there, and people talking bad, I don't understand why it's not coming up.
Whenever I click on the stream on YouTube, it says something went wrong. Tap to retry.
Uh-oh. Huh?
We're behind. I can see the stream.
Is it because it's my own YouTube account? Is that what it is?
I don't know. JAS Ariel is there, so I would be talking it up, Dan, if I was you. We're a little bit behind.
He's been waiting. He's been waiting for us to get started. Hold on a sec. Let me just pull up my projector. Give me 1 sec.
All right. Now, you'll all have to forgive us. We're in the process of trying to iron out some bugs and stuff. We got some ideas and stuff going on. Dan just got home from work, so we're gonna. Ooh, we got 2 people watching. I guess one of them is me.
That did not go smoothly. Cool. All right. Let me pull up my computer here and see what's going on.
It's kind of wild seeing a delay.
Hopefully nobody's in here right now like, hey, what the hell's going on?
A lot of strange people. Trying to see what kind of delay we got here.
There's always like a 6-second delay. Here we go. My computer's up.
Looks more like a couple of seconds.
Oh, you just broke up real bad.
Really?
Yeah, you just cut out real bad. Come on, computer, what the heck?
I can hear you fine. Billy, are you still there? I can't hear you talking it up.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm just so I went to go and try to watch it on my phone, but I think it's because I'm signed into the same YouTube account that I'm watching this, or that I'm using to live stream. I can't watch the live stream.
Yeah,
hold on a sec.
Coming in through Hangouts though, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Give me 1 sec. My computer just started, man. I'll show you what I got going on. There you go. We blew it up to 100 inches on the wall so we can see what's happening here.
Oh, okay.
Nifty.
Give me 1 sec. Well, I think my computer performed an update. It's being stupid.
Oh, so now he's gonna vape while we're on cam here.
Oh, so good. Vanilla pudding.
Oh, that's what you're vaping. Okay.
Yeah,
This is a trip, man.
It's kind of fun. Wait till we get started here.
A couple of seconds later, it happens over here. Then I come back over here, and it's really weird.
I mean, I normally leave this up so that I can read the comments as we go here. Let me type in.
We are live because I can see it through a different YouTube account.
All right. Yeah, it says we're live.
In the comments, let's go ahead. We'll throw some stuff at this here.
Yeah, we're totally live. There's a bunch of people commenting. Actually, most of it's JAS, but yeah, we're good.
All right, so this is our idea. I came up with the idea of drone therapy. we were going to help out all our fellow drone pilots. Like if you're having drone withdrawal on a rainy day and you need somebody to talk to for you, or if you go out and you buy a new drone, but you're not sure how to tell your wife and you don't want to sleep on the couch that night, we're here for you. That's what drone therapy is for. Anything and everything involving drones, that's what we're here for. I'm Bill Thomas of Coast to Coast Drones, and Mr. Billy Kyle is also here, and I'm going to let him take over and introduce himself and talk to you about his channel and what he's going to contribute.
So yeah, pretty much only focus on DJI drones, doing tutorials, firmware updates, all of that stuff. And I guess I became friends with Bill after he friended me on Facebook, and then I ended up joining Coast to Coast Drones. And I think that with this show, you guys are more on the FPV side. So I know there's a big following of DJI drones. So, yep, I feel like that's my role in this.
All right. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kyle. We appreciate that. Now we're going to go next to Mr. DroneWorship himself, Dan.
Hey, what's up, guys? How we do? Oh, you look so beautiful tonight. Hey. So I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm not just FPV. I do a little bit of all of it. I like all drones, anything to do with UAS or UAV. I tinker, I modify. I just like everything. My go-to is obviously 3DR Solo because it's just such an incredible bird being open source. But for the most part, I kind of do a little bit of everything. So that's what I'm here for. I'm the modified tinker guy, known for Hubsan and 3DR. That's what I'm known for.
Now, my question for you is, do you actually tinker with the software for the 3DR?
I do not yet. I know that Matt just released Open Solo for the Open Solo team, and it's a place where you can go write Python coding and design your own firmware, and do a lot more fun stuff. I'm not really a Python person. I'm working on my Python coding right now, so I can start getting involved. But it's not to say that I don't. I just haven't been able to contribute to what these guys have going on because they're obviously 10 times more advanced at it than I am. So I can only really contribute on the asset of showing everyone what the capabilities are as they come out with them. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Now, are they still producing 3DR solos, or are they?
Well, consider this. There were. Go ahead.
I feel like I see people buying them used or buying them new, but if they're not being made anymore, I have no idea where they're being purchased from.
Well, think about it this way. Like there were 80,000 solos produced, and you gotta think they made 5 times that amount in batteries. And the only thing we're really having an issue with right now is gimbals. The gimbals are kind of coming up short, so we're waiting to see if a third. Yeah, we're waiting to see if a third party is going to pick up the gimbal platform. But as of right now, man, there are so many of them that they're still going for $200. I don't really know what the calculated number is that they've sold so far, but it can't be that high if they're still selling for $200. Yeah. So.
No, you were telling me something earlier today about some props that you had been testing out, Dan?
Yeah. Mass air screw props. I actually heard about it through the 3DR Solo group. And everyone was telling me that you get the experience is 10 times different than the stock props. And I really didn't believe people for the longest until actually Sean Brooks, a guy on my YouTube channel, sent me a set to try out. And at first I thought they had a problem because my gimbal was shaking real bad, and then I realized that was something I had done. So I decided to put them back on there, and it's a totally different machine now based on these props. It just handles different. The sound is different. It doesn't sound so angry. Doesn't sound like it's like chopping air. More of a graceful flight than it is a grinding air process. So I decided to reach out to the company and see what they had going on, and they actually just decided to send me their Generation 2 MAS props for the Solo, a couple for testing and giveaway. So I'll be giving away the self-tightening. The original ones had nuts. Like you actually had to screw the nut on to keep the prop on. The ones they've come out with now are actually the new second generation self-tightening MAS prop, so that'll be interesting to see how those do. But they also do stuff for DJI, the Swell Pro. They make a set for the Swell Pro. I want to say they're doing something for the Altel X-Star Premium as well. And if you know, these props are really kind of interchangeable between birds. So it's not like you're just stuck. A lot of the DJI stuff works for the 3DR. You can thank Colin Gwynn for that. I think that Billy knows who Colin is.
Colin.
Is it Colin Gwynn?
Yep, Colin Gwynn.
Oh.
He was the face of DJI products for like 4 or 5 years running, and then he left DJI, and then left to go partner up with 3DR Robotics. So a lot of the technology that's in the Solo is because of DJI products.
Well, hey, so say they actually make blades for the DJI birds, and sure Billy might be game for testing those out. So,
oh yeah,
what was the name of that company again, Dan? Maybe
Mass Air Screw Props. They're called MAS Props.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Now, we're something that we had been talking about off and on, all three of us today. Billy was the first one to notice about it. So, Mr. Kyle, would you like to speak to us about something that DJI put up today?
Yeah, so let me pull this up on my YouTube. It was a real short teaser trailer, and it came out today on October 4th, and it was a teaser for October 11th. So let's see. It was a teaser for October 11th, and it's just called Reflections. That's the title of the YouTube video, and it's also only 45 seconds long, so again, it's a teaser. And as I said, I think that if you watch this whole entire video, it really doesn't tell you much. But if you skip towards the end at about 38 seconds, it shows you a camera. And I can't make out that camera. Like, I'm seeing a black frame around the outside, and I'm thinking that it's an Osmo.
Yeah, but the thing about it is some of those, like when it launches off the cliff, what is the guy on a glider and he's got an Osmo and he's like, wee, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of drone shots actually inside of the video, and that's kind of what they did along with the Inspire 2, the Mavic. When all of those different kinds of teaser trailers came out, there was always drone shots. Ended up being a drone too. So I think it's a really good chance of being, I would say, a new iteration of one of the drones they already have, like either a Mavic 2 or a Phantom 5.
Well, see, yeah, all the chat rooms are speculating Phantom 5, but cross our fingers and hope it's Mavic 2. Haha.
I mean, that there, and me and Bill were actually talking about this earlier. So I don't know if you know this, Billy. I assume you do, being a DJI person. You know that 3DR actually linked up with DJI a couple months back. And my curiosity was, are they going to present us with an open platform bird, and could this possibly be it? Because I can't see.
DJI were to?
Yes, I can't see DJI reaching out to 3DR for any other reason unless they were going to be doing some kind of open source platform.
Oh, so with DJI reaching out to 3DR, not the other way around?
Yes, it was DJI that wanted 3DR, and they already apparently they're already in partnership. And so that's why I was wondering if obviously DJI took notice as to what the capabilities were for the 3DR once its release date hit. Now, it sucked out the whole, obviously. It was horrible, which is why it tanked in the first place. But after the open source platform got released to the public and the Facebook guys picked it up, man, it became a totally different animal. So I'm wondering if DJI got in touch with them just to come up with some form of open source platform for a DJI product. And that's why when we were talking about this release, this could be what I was thinking of.
And do you think that would be a totally different drone, like totally different looking?
Oop, you broke up real bad. Try that again.
So do you think that the drone would be totally different looking? It won't be like a Phantom 5 with open source, or do you think it'll be called something different?
Well, no, I assume they're going to follow the DJI line. I would assume it's going to be Phantom looking. But I think the capabilities would be neat if they actually did produce open source thanks to 3DR. That would be really a fantastic opening for DJI, because they've been closed source this entire time, and it's really kind of irritated me that you can't have one bird and just produce more technology for it. That's been my irritation with DJI since the get-go. And I just find it really strange that they would reach out to 3DR unless they were trying to make some kind of attempt to do this.
Yeah.
I'm letting some people know that I can see online that we're live. Oh, wait, here we go.
There's people commenting. Stephen Merritt said howdy. JS says follow DJI owner. I love the P3S. JS said a lot of flying in the trailer. Bet it's a drone.
Oh, really? They think it's a drone? But okay, are they thinking it's E5 or what?
Well, I think that now being the holiday season, it's definitely going to be some sort of new product. That last teaser that DJI had about the thing with the wave of your hand was like total bogus. Coming out the teaser for for a feature that's already out is like, I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense. And I get what you're saying because it's so close to Christmas now that they would be talking about a new release. I think that would be smart on their part to do that, especially as a marketing campaign for December.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with what you're saying. I do think they're going to present us with a new bird of some kind.
Yeah, and it's even we saw this before the holiday season last year. We got a Mavic, we got a Phantom 4 Pro, and we got an Inspire 2. All before Christmas.
I mean, I'm really surprised though that if they've been able to keep it so hush hush. Like there's been absolutely no leaks if that's the case. We haven't heard anything.
Haven't heard anything at all.
Yeah.
And something that I'm wondering is I wonder if that is a teaser for a new camera for the Inspire 2 series.
True.
That would make a lot of sense.
Like I wonder if it's just like a new camera, whether it's maybe a camera made by Hasselblad for the Inspire 2.
Oh, that would be sweet, yeah.
Because I feel like we'd be hearing rumors right now about an event for a whole brand new product, whereas a camera, like just a small camera coming up from Hasselblad, could be something that's just released over the air through their website.
I mean, I have to. Well,
what was
good?
What was it? Ooh, wave of your hand. What was this, man?
I guess I have to see that the name Reflections, though, has something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I would think it would fit something to do with whatever the release is. Like, are we going back? We're reflecting back to something that's already come out, and we're releasing something new for something that's already up. You know what I'm saying?
Knock one out of the park with a total malarkey theory. Okay, we're going to call it Reflections, right? What was the Phantom 2 called? The Phantom 2 Vision. And what's the Roman numeral for 5? A V. So we call it the Phantom 5 Vision.
Okay.
And there's your Reflections, and there's your...
Or what?
By the way, Billy, real quick, man, someone wanted you to answer a question here.
Oh.
Let me go back to the comment. Give me 1 sec.
GDU02.
Yeah, the GDU02. Somebody was asking about that.
What is the GDU02?
What's that?
What is the GDU02?
Oh, okay. This is kind of hard to explain. Wow. I really have not done too much research. JAS has been the one asking me about it. He's been kind of really following through a lot of the research. It's supposed to kind of be like a little version of the Mavic Pro, a little larger version of the Mavic Pro, I want to say.
So
I could be wrong.
What is it made by? It's made by a different...
I forget the company he was saying that it was, but apparently they were known for stealing a lot of technology from other people.
Really?
So, yeah.
You know what's one company that stole everything from DJI? Walkera. Their whole website...
Yeah.
Their whole website is made just like the DJI website, and not to mention the Vitus hasn't come out. I remember talking to them about reviewing the Vitus, and they had said to me that they were going to send one, but I never heard anything else after that.
Well, it came out, but it's not done real well.
Really? So you can actually purchase that now?
Yeah, but from China. That's the only place you can get it. They don't have it anywhere. Nobody here's got it.
Okay, GDU02. I think I sent this to Bill when I saw it online. I'm watching the trailer for it right now. I think
The
I
false
think
alarms and stuff. Yeah, okay.
it is a almost. I mean, this is typical. All these drones are coming out looking like the Mavic. It looks like it has got a good amount of dislikes to likes. So it's got about 1,000 likes and 231 dislikes.
He was curious what I picked up. The little cheers.
What?
The little cheers son.
The top comment on the GDU02 video is, "We've spent countless hours trying to replicate the Mavic Pro and made it uglier so that we won't get sued."
Made it ugly or something.
And it looks like
Wow.
it looks like the controller connects to the drone itself for traveling purposes. I don't know. I mean, this is a commercial made by them, so I'll have to probably do some more research on it. From what I can see, it is an absolute Mavic knockoff with black plastic and gold trim.
Did you guys read John Cupie's post?
The DJ IX Bugs 4. Yes, I want one. I do. I want one. Hey, John, can you-
Oh my god.
John, link me, John.
Send it our way, John. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Billy. I
No,
couldn't
it's fine.
keep that one in. I
I
couldn't
thought-
keep that one in.
I thought you were laughing at me. I was like, I don't
No.
think I said anything funny.
We're going to do a show with him again. Oh, God.
That's good. Wow.
It is good. It's such a...
You should invite John in here right now. John, we should invite John if he wants to join.
Yeah, where is John? You want to come in?
You can
Hey.
you can actually yeah. Are you okay with that, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the... I don't know where... let me see. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? There it is.
There's the thing.
Enthrone this.
They have a video of it flying one of the drone net cages
Oh, he said no. He said he's
Can-
dead right now.
conventions. Oh wow. Wish I
Yeah,
could. I'm
so-
dead.
So they can easily pull off a drone hovering inside of a cage. So
What's this? I'm gonna get him. Koopy, he's a moderator.
Oh, you gave him a wrench?
The wrench patrol.
don't go all wrench happy here, Bill.
Hey, I love it because then as soon as the trolls come in, bam, they get annihilated.
Well, Steven was the first one I got a wrench.
Yeah, Steven handles business too, man.
Yeah, he don't play. That's why I was like, I saw Steven, I was like, okay.
That's funny. Man, I can't wait for that. What was that drone they were talking about, Bill? The Skyrocket that they were going to release for 150 that has the Pickhawks 2 in it?
Yeah.
Is that what that was called? That thing is going to be wild, bro. I mean, it sucks it's got brushed motors, but an entire like full capability of mission planning, that's just crazy.
Yeah, he's doing. Look, Dan's doing his subliminal commercial for Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, sorry. I know I'm fat, dude. I will sit here and just munch on these things.
He's
The
like,
worst part is I'm out of chips now, so now I'm just gonna keep sticking my finger in the cheese.
as long as it's your finger and nothing else that way.
All right, I'll put up the Taco Bell.
Happy.
Here's a little off topic, but if you guys tried Chipotle's queso,
The what now?
No,
Chipotle got queso.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
you
Cheese.
don't know what queso
Sounds
is?
delicious.
Like
No, I know what a queso is.
like melted cheese.
What is this? Hey, our audience is responding over here. I heard geez from the crowd.
Oh man, how many people are watching? Oh, there's only 6 people watching.
Oh, well,
Oh,
we didn't advertise. 6 people that
very
are
true.
putting up with our bullshit's pretty damn good.
Very true.
whole point is you know, as we get better, more people will show up.
I'm discouraged. I'm leaving.
What did he say?
He said he's discouraged and he's leaving.
Oh, he's discouraged. Okay. I thought we were considering doing something odd and strange.
I'm discouraged. I'm leaving.
Did we ever conclusively decide what the hell the Reflections commercial's about?
No, no.
No, I'm saying my guess, I will lock this in, is a new camera for the Inspire series, Imagery series. I think that
Makes more sense than anything.
I don't know, man. It's
And
December.
What is it, like cinematic, whatever, what do they say in cinematic something? What the fudge was it?
I just think it was a lot of random words that kind of would make it suspenseful.
Yeah, like the refreshes that they did to us recently. Tune in and we'll say we kind of put a new coat of paint on it and $100.
Maybe they are adding a camera with zoom.
That'd be nice.
Huh. God, I can just see all the problems that would cause.
They already have a camera with zoom for the Inspire series. It has 53 times zoom on it.
Oh, well, that scares me, but all right. That's the last thing I want people to have on drones, honestly, unless they're a 107 pilot, is the ability to zoom.
Well, I think it's very expensive. I don't think the average person would be buying it. I think the camera itself is worth more than the Phantom 4 Pro. So,
Bill, you have a reach out for a wrench. It's Eagle VP. He's a really good dude.
Oh, I've already done that. I saw one.
Wrenched.
He's got one now. He's a wrench man. Wait a minute.
Oh, I got heartburn. Oh, I just gave myself more heartburn. Oh, it's like triple heartburn. All right, enough chips.
I thought you said the chips were gone. You were just dipping your finger in the cheese.
This is true. We're staying away from the cheese.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey,
Billy didn't know about your stint in the hospital, Dan.
oh, really?
He was
Hospital.
live streaming from the hospital daily. Really, it was killer.
really,
Yeah. I had pancreatitis, and I was live streaming every chance I got from the hospital, trying to show off the hot nurses.
Funny thing was, I don't remember seeing any. Maybe one or two, and that was about it.
Hey! Don't make fun of the guy nurses, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
male nurses.
Yeah. Send some cheese over, Daniel. Eagle VP, I only got a little bit left. It's for my Taco Extreme.
That's the best deal right now.
But RC Fun says, I just watched Dustin Danil say Vitus is not as good as the Mavic, even after some updates. Well, dang. I actually trust Dustin a lot. Dustin's a good dude.
I don't even think that anybody would think that the Vitus is better than the Mavic. I hate the Mavic, and I still think that's probably better than the Vitus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had this discussion more than once. He is not a fan of his Mavic, but he loves the Spore.
Oh, yeah. Steven liked the old Cuban nurse. She was kind of cute, man. She was a mouthy little thing, too.
What are you making a reference to now?
She had big earrings.
Here you with.
She probably still watches my channel. I'm freaked out now.
Oh, you have a YouTube stalker.
Oh.
What is her name? Is it a Gertrude?
That doesn't sound Cuban.
I ate a whole Little Caesars cheese pizza tonight. Heartburn galore.
Cuban. It was just some strange voice that happened to pop out at that moment. So I figured I'd go with it.
Dude, I want to solder something right now, and I have nothing to solder.
Your butt cheeks.
Together. Dang right.
You can control a drone.
That would be cool.
We're way up. Now everybody's just really bored. Billy's getting frustrated now. You can see it. It's all over his face.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to talk about DJI only.
Actually, I can't see Billy's face because he's frozen in frame at this point. So I don't know if he's still in motion or if he's just turned off his camera.
I'm moving.
Ah, well then mine is totally frozen. All I can see is Bill.
He's really disappointed now. He's like, I actually thought we'd get 10 people watching at the same time.
Oh no.
I gotta get up in the morning, Billy.
What's that?
What time do you have to get up for class in the morning?
9.
That's not. No, you're okay. You're still young. You can actually get by with more sleep.
Yeah.
Oh
9.
yeah.
Okay, since let's get back on the drone subject here. What about
Okay.
what was it called? The Obtain drone. Remember that, Billy? Talk about a Mavic knockoff.
Yeah.
I think they just disappeared. I don't even think they exist anymore. They haven't talked in Coast to Coast. They haven't talked in any of the others.
No. So, I mean, I think that the whole purpose of the show should now just be talking about Mavic knockoffs, because we could probably be here for a really long time and discuss every single Mavic knockoff that's come out. Do you think that the design is really that good of the Mavic?
The fact that you can fold it up and make it so small and it can do so much, yes. I mean, I think they can improve on it.
I don't know. The camera and gimbal on that thing are so fragile that I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we're getting, a new camera for the Mavic.
I would take it.
Well, but if you're going to go that far, you're going to build a new bird around it. You're going to put the new ESCs in it. You're going to have the new quieter props.
Well, yeah, and my theory is that the reason they came out with the Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian and the Mavic Platinum is just to clear shelves. They're trying to clear house so that they can make room for whatever they're making next.
Yeah, exactly. But it's obvious that there's some new tech that's intended to go into a much nicer bird. Okay, so what if we get like a combination of Mavic Phantom, and the Phantom 5 is a foldable, collapsible drone?
You see, I don't think that they would change the design of the Phantom series. Maybe they'll make it a little bit slimmer, because right now it's a little bit fat.
Yeah.
But I think that they'll continue with that body style. I mean, that is like whenever you like, at least like when the average person thinks of a drone, they think of the Phantom. In my opinion, they just think of that body style.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they would deviate away from that. I think that if you're going to want to buy a folding drone, you go with the Mavic. If you want a drone that has more power and has a better camera, you'll go with the Phantom. But one thing is, what if they had the retracting landing gear? So like if you think about the Phantom legs, the landing gear will go to the side, kind of like what Autel came out with.
Well, how does the Inspire work? Doesn't it? Do they fold up or?
No, so like the arms move up and down, and then when you want to transport it, they kind of like move up, but it turns flat.
Oh, okay.
And then you can take off the props.
Well, I didn't know. I thought it had. Someone was making me think it had retractable landing gear. I didn't know.
Retractable landing gear would be awesome. And also imagine being able to rotate the camera 360 degrees, like on the Inspire, with the landing gear coming up. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Also, I see Steven says that sounds like DJI here. We put a new camera, side sensor, spent another $1,300. It's crazy that they're coming out with new drones every year.
Oh, we're getting asked if Spark Video is as good as Mavic. No, it can't shoot the same frame rate or
I mean, yeah, the Mavic can shoot a higher frame rate, and it also has the ability to shoot in 4K. So the Mavic's camera really is better than the Spark's, but the Spark still has that 4K sensor inside of it. It's still able to shoot 4K video, just you're not able to.
Yeah, no, like 4K photos.
Yeah, you can take 4K photos, but not 4K video, which in my mind doesn't make any sense.
Like you said, somewhere down the road, they're planning on some kind of firmware update to open that up.
Yeah, and I think that as of right now, because it has a 2-axis gimbal, they're taking a 4K footage and downsizing it to 1080p. Because I think that the 1080p footage from it looks outstanding. That's why I'm thinking it's.
And it takes really good pictures too.
Yeah, it does.
What if that's what we're getting on the 11th? Is the opening up of 4K for the Spark? Would that not be a trick?
I don't know, because I think if the footage they're showing us, the aerial footage they're showing us, is not from a Spark. I mean, Whether they shot that with an Inspire 2 and they're just kind of like teasing a new drone coming out or something like that, they could be. But I think that the footage from that video was not shot on a Spark. So, and
Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, I know that they made that hype about a feature already available, but I don't think they'd hype up a new firmware update like that, which I'm still waiting on the panoramic pictures, the ability to take the circle pictures with the Spark.
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe the more that we're talking about it, I think that your theory on a new camera, or maybe it could be a new camera series for the Inspire.
Yeah, exactly. So we have like the X5S, which right now is the best camera that you can buy for the Inspire 2, which I don't even know why you need more than that. It shoots 5.2K raw video, 4K at 60 FPS. Now
the new Inspire 2 video that DJI put up, kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean type thing.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of those cinematic videos with the Inspire 2, which has really made me want it even more.
Well, that's the whole plan. They
I
want
know.
even more.
This person also said after the Spark and Mavic comment, do you ever use 4K? I shoot all of my video in 4K. I don't know about you guys, but like it's whenever I'm buying a new camera, it's got to be in 4K. Like Canon right now, not coming out 4K cameras has totally turned me off from the brand.
I mean, I shoot in 1080 just because it's so much easier to render. It's faster for processing for YouTube. But I mean, as far as you, Billy, you also have opened up the ability to actually use premium content usage. I haven't reached that yet, so the highest I can go is 1080.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you being a much larger channel, you have 4K open to you. Like I said, the most it will let me do currently right now is 1080. So yeah.
Because you boys are getting sick.
There's often times where I shoot in 4K and I need to like upload while I'm on the go. Like say I'm uploading from my hotspot and it takes like 2 hours to upload. So there's times where it really screws me.
Yep, I'm stuck with 1080 until I grow a much larger channel.
I wasn't aware that 4K was only open to some channels. I hate how they do that. They have all these certain features that you need to unlock as you go. I wish they just kind of had it opened up to everyone.
Well, I mean, I see why they do it. They do it because they don't just want some random Joe Schlo-mo just uploading stuff and not really caring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they want to make sure if you're gonna do YouTube, you're gonna do YouTube. And they you know, they kind of look at it like, well, we'll keep offering you features if we see you're gonna stick with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just some random Joe, we don't want you just clogging up the internet base of 4K videos for no reason. So you could always have the obnoxious posting processing where they with the Inspires.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh man,
I don't know, but editing that raw video would be awesome. Because when it comes to drones, I'm more of a photography and videography guy first. That's what I use my drones for. And I mean, I still fly them for fun, like around the backyard, but it's always being used for mostly photography or videography. And I know that shooting raw pictures, I mean, just the amount of editing you can do with a raw picture is just not even comparable to a JPEG. So editing raw video would just be awesome.
Yeah, but the file's so much bigger, right? So you're going to get so much more detail.
Yeah, and it's also going to take up a lot more space. Like my hard drive is filled. I have 580 gigabytes on my laptop filled, 480 gigabyte external drive filled, and another 6 terabyte external drive filled with just all footage.
Oh wow! Well, now I'll be honest with you. I've only got like 1.5 terabytes on a 4 terabyte drive filled so far.
Working to fill that baby up.
Yeah. Well, you know, I also dabble a lot with like effects footage and stuff like that too. And,
yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of video footage, but where I can't really get out of the house and travel as much as, you know, you all can. It's a little harder for me to get footage, but there's some places nearby I can get some stuff. I'm
still waiting for you to go over to that lake that you have near your house. That place looks awesome.
Dude, that's not a lake. That's
is it?
The ocean. That's the ocean, dude.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah, exactly. Just like when I was at Long Beach. Like I said, next summer, man, and I want Dan to do it too. We'll go out there for like a week.
That'd be awesome.
Because I'm pretty sure my wife has made it clear she doesn't really want to go back there again. I don't think there'll be a huge issue with me like being out of her hair for a week.
That's what I'm bringing out there.
The solo, that's fine.
Nope. I'm bringing the FT11 FPV.
And you're gonna put it in the ocean.
In the ocean.
All right, we can follow it out there with drones and film.
250 milliwatts. Bump it out to a 1K range, man, and take that FT11 for a trip.
That would be awesome.
We're actually starting to pick up some more people now. We're all the way up to 8. Are we getting more talking?
Yeah. I mean, there's people asking questions. We should probably start answering some of them again.
Yeah, well, 4K.
That's what we are. Drone therapy. Come on.
Yes, we are here.
Yeah, and again, he follows this up with saying that 4K is a pain. It really is a pain. It makes everything longer, all larger file size. But in my opinion, it's worth it for the higher quality video. And also, it's like you're uploading in 4K, and soon 4K will be the standard. And people will appreciate that you've been uploading in 4K, although 1080p still won't look bad on your 4K monitor. It's kind of absurd that you even need any higher resolution than that.
I mean, most of the people haven't even upgraded to 4K anything yet. Like, my household doesn't have any 4K. The only thing I have that's 4K is my actual computer screen, and that's it. I mean, maybe my projector could probably shoot in a higher standard format, but I don't know, man. There's not too many people have upgraded enough to actually the necessity for 4K to be out there unless you're professional use.
That's the thing is with a 1080p monitor, it's like, well, what do you need better than 1080p? Like 1080p is better than 720p. Obviously that jumped, but like at 1080p, you can start to barely see the difference with 4K.
Yeah, and that's what Steven was saying. Steven Merritt's on here all the time talking about 1080 versus 4K on most monitors. So, and Steven, by the way, I'm not going to destroy the battery, bro. All right, I got 2 drones to rescue the boat if it gets stuck out there.
That would be an epic video.
Actually, it would be done with earth magnets and a rope hanging down off the bottom of the drone. You would point your gimbal camera down, and you would fly low on the tip of the boat, and you would attach your earth magnet hanging off the bottom to the drone, and then you would just drag it back in with earth magnets.
That would be incredible. You should get it stuck out there just because.
Yep, I thought about doing it with a solo, to be honest with you.
The rescue.
Just to show people how you can rescue a RC boat with a drone.
Well, I don't doubt that. Yeah, that would be simple, actually. Just depends on how bad the waves would be.
Oh, no, and I completely agree with that. But the idea of earth magnets is that they are stupid strong. All they have to do is get within like a foot of the other magnet and just go snap, and it just clicks right on there.
Wonder what a heavy magnet like that would do to the compass on the drone.
Well, and that's why you calibrate the compass first. Then you put the attachment on there.
And then you could also have you could tie whatever it is to the drone itself, and then have the magnet hanging lower. I mean, I don't think it would.
Yep, and that's what I was saying. You'd want like 15 feet of slack at least hanging off the bottom of the drone, but you would just fly it out there, point your camera down, see where the boat is, and then all you got to do is get just the tip of the magnet anywhere within that 12-inch vicinity. And it's just going to automatically snap right onto the front of the boat. Hardcore. They're really hard to get off. Those magnets stick. They're stuck. So.
Well, that's like I said, that's what I want to do for the entire week. I don't want us to worry about, inviting a bunch of people out to fly with us. I just want us to go out there. I don't want to tell anybody when we're going or what we're doing. We'll fly, throw up.
RC Fun said Dan won't be happy until something else eats his boat. I have no control over what the alligator did to my boat, okay? But I got it back, so we're good. It's still sitting on the shelf. We're good.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Oh, man.
Where's Dark Matter at? Is he not up right now?
Oh, say that again. You slowed way down.
I said, where's Dark Matter at? Is he not up right now?
No, he's probably up. He's probably doing a live stream of his own. No, he's a goofball, man. He's an interesting fellow. I like Dark Matter. He's a lot of fun. He's more than most people like to handle.
Bill just went dark.
Ah, Bill Ray.
Not dark.
You're dark.
You're dark, bro. It's all your fault. Your dog. What do you think they gave me? Oh, it's a Supreme. It's a Supreme. These are gross.
Oh, get this, Billy. You knew who Tom Petty was, but Dan didn't.
I don't know who Tom Petty is.
I know who he is, but I don't like him.
No, I'm not expecting you to like him.
Did he end up dying?
Yeah,
Yes.
he passed away.
Really? Oh man.
Passed away.
Yeah, 5 hours after everybody spread the word that he wasn't dead, they had to re-spread it again that he was dead.
Yeah.
Well, the family got mad because somebody leaked it out before the family themselves could release the news.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of bit.
LAPD was the original oopsie on that one.
Yeah. The LAPD Twitter account.
Yep.
Okay, back to drones. We got to get back on drones.
Drones. Gotcha.
What would be the best? We're going to say the Spark's going to be the best smaller drone. We'll say what?
Bill, I want to know how often you fly your Phantom 4 Pro.
I fly every
Quite
day
often.
daily, dude.
Quite often.
Yeah.
He's always up in the air, man. He's always sending me pictures he's taking of the sunset. Like, look how beautiful it is, bro.
I do that a lot.
How are you liking the Adobe Creative Cloud?
Steven. Oh,
I'm
go
like,
ahead.
see, the thing about it is I've realized that you can't limit yourself to just one program. That there's so many different things that each one has as a benefit.
It's really overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's so much cool shit you can do with everything. Like I made a particle intro for drone therapy, but I didn't know how to put it, on here on Google. So I just kind of pushed it in coast to coast, and it actually came out pretty cool.
What did?
I made it. Like I said, I don't know how to show it. I made like a little intro for drone therapy. It was a particle intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so it comes up that way.
OBS is how you show it, but we haven't figured out how to use that quite yet.
We're going to eventually.
We'll play with it. We'll play with just the tip.
You would need to. I guess we could use Skype. Skype might work.
Oh, to switch screens and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Dan has access to someone that really knows OBS very well, and he was talking to me about he's going to try to hit them up and see if they can't put something up to give us an idea how to work things.
Yeah, we can say her name. It's Nicole Sampson, my sister. She does Twitch streaming, and she has quite a following. She's a Twitch partner, and that's all she does is use OBS. So she would probably be the person to explain things a little better for us if we really needed it.
But does she have multiple guests?
What's that?
Does she have multiple guests on her Twitch?
Multiple guests? I have no idea. She can host other accounts. I don't know if she can have other guests. I have no idea because I don't.
You could ask. You could ask Ken how he does it.
Ken uses. Go ahead.
He's using different software.
Oh,
yeah, he uses something totally different. We were talking about that. I forget what he uses, but yeah, it's totally different.
Really?
That's why he has to use an older version of Skype when he does his live streams.
That's annoying.
I know there's a way. I was talking to Dan about it. I haven't figured it out all the way, but there's a way through using OBS and the YouTube gaming network that we could actually stream as many as 3 accounts through OBS using the show stream key. So the stream key is only specific to the one show. After the show is over with and archived, then the stream key is no good.
Gotcha.
FC Fun wants to know if this is going to be a weekly thing.
Yes, it is. We're going to try our best to do this weekly. We're going to look for subject. Oh, wait.
Subject matter worth talking about.
Wait a minute. You got to speak. You got to speak in the room so I can give you your wrench. Now Billy has a wrench.
Yeah, I need a wrench.
Yeah. RC Fun, we are going to be doing this, man. Today was kind of a trial run. We're just having a little bit of fun, but we are trying to stay on drone topic, even though we kind of get a little spaced out reading the comments and answering questions. This will be a weekly thing that I'm aware of, as long as Billy and Bill are both up for it.
Yeah.
I would also like to do special guests if you guys are up for it, like have John on here or some other people that just want to introduce themselves and their channels.
Yeah, the whole purpose is to build our community as much as we possibly can, because we're not here like, excuse me, drone you. Sorry, did I say that out loud? We're here just to try to help people out and get products. Did I say druck you? I mean, drone you. I mean, druck you, drone you.
JAS, any comment on the drone strike on the Black Hawk helicopter? I actually talked about this twice now on my live streams. I think it's hilarious, and it's not. I think it's really bad for the drone community, but apparently they were in an okay area to be flying, is my understanding. The helicopter just happened to smack the drone on the way by.
What was the drone strike? I didn't hear anything about that.
Okay, so basically this guy was flying his drone. Somebody was flying their drone, and they were pretty high in the air, I want to say. It was a P4, I think. And a military helicopter that was traveling from one point to another hit it.
Yeah.
Like hard, like smacked it, dented the helicopter. That's how hard they whacked it.
Wow.
And broke off one of the arms on the drone, and it flew inside of the helicopter. And they had that piece. So when the helicopter landed, they took a picture of where the drone struck the helicopter, and then they took a picture of where the like motor and the arm were laying inside, and they said, "Hey, the U.S. military found your drone. If you'd like to come claim it." I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but the whole point was did the military helicopter admit that they were only flying 250 feet off?
Well, and that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of speculation, but nobody's really releasing too much information about it. And that's what I was saying. I have a feeling the guy was okay where he was flying. The helicopter just happened to peg it while it was up in the air. You know, you can't really, like, some of these helicopters just come out of nowhere really fast. You don't even hear them until they're there. You know, and that's the downside to helicopters, that they don't have to follow the same rules as, like, low-flying craft where they're like yell limit. You know, whereas helicopters can kind of just fly as low as they want to. Your objective is just try to get out of their way. You know, that seems like a really bad system to me, but I get it is what it is.
Yeah, I know that right away. I fly down by Penn University in Philly a lot, kind of like along Kelly Drive, along the water, the Schuylkill, and there are helicopters going by there so low all the time.
Yeah, lives near an airport, like especially like Dan and I do. You've got little Cessnas and Pipers that are flying like 200 feet above your house.
Right. It's crazy.
And the whole point is if you're flying your drone, then they're going to go call and raise Cain and everything. But, you know, if you call and say, hey, my house is getting buzzed about 200 feet above, and nobody says anything.
I know.
Right. They totally just go, oh, well, it's just aircraft. What do you want us to do about it? It's like, well, if that was my drone and it hit an airplane, I guarantee somehow they would find me liable for hitting the plane.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Not even a question in my mind.
But these planes flying 200 feet above your house, God forbid, have engine failure, full of airplane fuel, you know, light up the whole neighborhood. No, I'm not going to say nothing about that. But that pesky little drone, we're going to raise all kinds of Cain about it.
Right. Well, I mean, and the worst part is, how do you retrieve your GPS logs from the bird if it gets completely annihilated by an airplane? How do you prove your way out of that situation unless it was recording it back to your device?
Well, DJI logs all your flights, so
I get that, but like for instance, 3DR, unless you have turn on T-logs, which most people don't because they don't understand the advanced settings.
Yeah.
How do you explain your way out of that? You know what I'm saying? If your 3DR is up buzzing around, you're not recording your T-logs to your device, and you smack an airplane. How do you prove how high your drone was if it gets obliterated by the airplane? You know.
Okay, what do you think the odds if you got steadfast, black and white proof that they're going to let you get out of it any damn way? Because
no, I agree.
Say any aircraft has a right of way. You know you've got to get out of the way.
I completely agree, but how fast can I move?
Yeah,
And it's the same when helicopters try to explain how they passed a drone. Like there was a news team that a drone was up flying. I don't know if you guys remember this, and they talked about they almost died, and it was a big thing because they almost hit a drone that they swore to God was going to go through the prop of the helicopter and shut down the motor. And they were like, I mean, we were traveling at 80 miles an hour, and we had like a half a second to make a decision because the drone just came out of nowhere. You know, and it's like, well, I don't know why you give us a 400-foot limit or anybody if you're going to be flying in that airspace anyways. Where a hobby is supposed to fly. You know, it's like terrible in that situation because he's allowed as a hobbyist to fly at that altitude, yet your helicopter rammed into him because he was flying in my hobbyist zone. You know, and that's my real irritation with helicopters is that they're not jurisdicted to a certain AGL. You know? They can fly in our airspace, and we don't even know they're coming until they're on top of us almost.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought that was the purpose of the 500-foot and the 400 to have that 100-foot buffer. I didn't know that they could just – there was no restriction on a helicopter.
As far as I know, not really.
they're like fairly quiet too. I mean, when they get close to you, they make a lot of noise, but it's like not until you can see them that
Right.
And they'll just
It's almost hard to guess what direction they're coming from too.
yeah.
If you had a lot of trees around you, and all of a sudden it was just there, you know, you heard and you're trying to bring your drone back, but you really don't know where it's coming from.
Yep.
You just kind of have like a rough estimate just by sound of you know, and guessing game, and then all of a sudden it's there. It's like, oh, okay, well, sorry you hit my drone, man.
All right, we've
Let me
reached
tell you.
the show now. We've reached that point of the show. We're gonna have to. We're gonna call this "What Would Ken Herron Do?"
Oh.
Yeah, what would Ken Herron do? The helicopter appears. Is he gonna crash the bird to keep from hitting it, or is he gonna take it and go into court and try to use the logs to prove that he was in the right place?
This guy said, if I'm below 400 and a plane hits me, I'm turning ninja and will disappear.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I know they have, with the DJI drones, they have like a certain way where you can shut off the motors in midair. I've always wanted to try doing that, but I don't know how I will.
All drones do that.
3DR Solo does that just by pushing A and B at the same time. Automatic kill switch. Good night, Solo.
I've seen one video. I think it's from a guy called Chris Rollins, and he shut it off in the air, the Mavic, and then reignited the motors, and it turned back on. It was like insane.
He said reignited, reinitiated.
Reinitiated, whatever.
There you go. Yeah, we're not starting jet engines here. Calm down. Run to the car. Say an Arnold voice. I hit a chopper. I hit the chopper.
Yeah. My wife was like, "How many viewers have you had?" And I was like, "Oh, we've gotten up to 9 now."
We're up to 9.
Woo, we're rolling now. Everybody heard Billy Kyle was here.
I mean, I say we do the next one on Billy's channel, to be honest with you.
Do what now?
I said I think you guys should switch between Billy's channel and your channel. Billy's channel and your channel.
Well, why not get your channel involved?
Yeah.
Cause okay. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. Because
I just don't want to hand over trolls to you that are unnecessary one day.
I get what he's saying. But you got the crack crew, man. We'll just take the crack crew to every page.
That's true.
Because they're
This
vicious,
is true.
man. They don't play, Billy.
Oh, mine? Yeah, no, they're. I'll tell you what though, the Order 66 crew is nothing to mess with either, bro. They're a huge trolling organization. It's sad I have to say that, but they are, man. They pick somebody's channel and they just don't like them, boy. They will douche all your content into non-existence.
What are they?
They are a massive trolling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Billy?
Yeah.
Dan meet Billy. This is good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, so yeah, they're a massive troll pack
Really?
that started off based on a guy by the name of Jason Genova, who was a weightlifter. And every time someone hated on him, he would go, order 66 this person. And these guys would go completely troll roll somebody's channel into non-existence. Like, you couldn't do anything. They would hate all your videos. They would get you copyright strikes. They would completely screw your entire channel over. And there's like 4,000 of these guys. And all it takes is one person to say, order 66 this person, and bam, dude, your channel's gone. You're extinct. Yeah. There's no point. You know, they'll just completely trash all your content.
Did you see what Arson said when we were talking about what we can do? And it says Ken would fight it. He thinks that 107 is the golden ticket. Like the golden ticket.
The golden ticket, huh? I'm harmless, so I'll join anywhere.
Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
I threw the link to the stream up in Discord. Excellent. Thanks, Steven.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, no, just Billy. I mean, you haven't. I highly doubt you've experienced it yet. But it'll happen at some point. It happens to every large YouTuber. You start getting your troll pack, and once they come after you, man, some of them are a little more dedicated than others. I had to basically move, change my cell phone number. I lost my job because of the troll pack. They cost my girlfriend her job. It was really crazy, man. For a long time, I was really dealing with that. For almost a year and a half, I was dealing with that. And I finally dumped my entire channel and had to start over. And that was 10 months ago. And now I've got 3,600 subscribers, over 1 million views, and I'm killing it. So I mean, awesome. Some things happen for a reason, bro. You know, it's
Was your first channel DroneWorship too, or did you?
No, it was Dan the Drone Man, and if you look up Dan the Drone Man, you will find all my old trolling videos that they have so graciously decided to keep and repost under their own channels. So yeah, I don't hide that fact from anybody. I got really pissed with these guys, and I made some not rational decisions during that whole trolling thing, and yeah. So, I mean, I learned a lot from it. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so that's a good idea. So you want to bounce back and forth, or what do you think the plan is? I understand your point, Dan, so we'll just go back and forth. But the whole point is we want to feed your channel, too.
No, I completely agree. It's not that. I want to see how things go. And if I still, I mean, like I said, they still pop up every now and then. I don't want to give your guys' channel something you really don't need. You know what I mean?
Oh, Dad.
Oh, the Furby.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. And they're minuscule. They're thin.
Yeah, I figured they were. They're tiny little things.
Look how little the screen too. So cool.
Well, I got the T65 here.
It's like a 3-inch screen. That's what you need, Billy. What's it called? The pepper thingy?
Let's see here. Oh. Now see, Bill, here's the difference. Right?
Oh, yeah, fine, yeah. He whipped up. Yeah, TXND. Oh.
That's what you need. That's the King Kong 65mm full acro.
Okay, but what size camera you got in?
I believe this is 25 milliwatt, and it is a, oh God, I don't even know.
40?
What's that?
40 channels?
Yeah, it's 40 channel VTX, which I don't need to change it. We actually found that this thing gets exceptional range. We took this all the way across the entire Kmart parking lot that one night and still had perfectly clear FPV. We were flying it over the tops of telephone poles and trees and through bushes and never once lost signal. So this King Kong 65mm is insanely good. I forget what the motor size is. They're the Beta Black Edition motors, but it's...
He's like fading away.
What's that?
He's like, I'll see, like, Billy, you have a bald spot. Is he even listening to us now? Does he hear you?
No, sorry. I had an essay due at 12 a.m. and I totally forgot to upload it, so I'm just trying to upload this right now.
What? At 12 a.m. Due by 12 a.m. And you're 2 minutes
Yeah, No, it's 12:02 right now, so I'm a little bit late. But
Okay, go for it, man. That's cool. Anyway, back to the subject of what we were talking about, Dan. FPV. When you're done, Billy, let us know, because this, I didn't even think about this. This, you can get a little, it's a little kit, kind of an introductory kit. It's E-Sheen Small Pepper E013. Comes with goggles, a TX, and a small, like a Whoop clone.
Yeah, hold on. RC Fun Division. Yeah, this radio is the FlySky i6 clone. It's actually a fairly good remote, and it takes up to like 60 to 90 pre-programmed birds. So this is actually quite good, man, for what it is. It's also got the trainer cord on the back if you want to learn acro and FPV. So
Okay.
definitely something to think about. These are about $60, 50 to $60.
I'm going to. You guys are lagging real hard, so I'm going to jump out of the call and get back in here in a sec. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
You may need to finish uploading and stuff.
Steven. Steven, that's what I was saying. It's the transmitter you got is almost worth the price you paid for the bird. Billy left and came back, huh?
Yep.
Hey, does that mean I can actually see you moving again and doing things? Talk, Bill?
Do what now?
Oh, hey, you're back again. Yeah, so all you had to do was reset.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I couldn't see what you were doing, man. There was no motion. You were just frozen for that whole time.
I was just stopped.
Well, no, I could see him fine. I wasn't having any difficulties at all. I was like, I could see him when he was leaning over, and I was like, what the hell's going on, man?
Yeah, I was trying to upload an essay real quick. Got it.
But that's your next upgrade. All right, Bill. That's what you need, Coasty.
Yeah.
You need to get acro, because this is what you learn on when you're trying to get into acro. These little ones are awesome.
I gotta get that drone out there to Billy, and then we can do the you could teach us the FPV upgrade like you did on yours.
What, the Bugs 3?
Yeah, because he doesn't need to go totally crazy right off the bat. I don't think he's going to have any difficulty flying, but he's going to get hooked fast. So we don't want him to blow. You know, I want him to learn it first.
Well, you should ship it. You should ship it to me. I'll modify it, and then I'll send it to Billy.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about modding.
Dude, FPV camera right in the front, 25 milliwatts, pink, ready to roll. You got goggles, man? You got 5.8 goggles?
He needs to watch that video and enter your contest so that he could win the free soldering kit. And
oh yeah, there you go. Get him started. Yeah. Okay. So Bill, you should go to my giveaway video, man.
I think I already did.
Ow!
Did you? But you didn't release any video though.
What did I have to do on my end?
It's really easy. Just make a video, man, and post it under DroneWorship Bugs 3 giveaway.
Okay.
Just show me something I've never seen before, man. Something with character,
I'll blow
personality. You'll blow my mind.
he's got a short film out now that's quite unique.
All right. So I had to make that for my film class. And it was a little bit last minute, but threw it together.
No, I loved the shots were awesome. The clarity was awesome. I loved the changes and everything.
Thank you.
You know, he was looking at his. Well, never mind. But you need to watch it, Dan. Cool.
Okay.
I'm in a film class, and we've seen some of the other videos, and I'll just say that they're not good. It's a lot of like this one person. The whole 3-minute video was an entire sped up clip of like his mom drawing a drawing, and it was just like, I don't know. I think that once people see the drone shots in there, they're gonna lose their mind.
Yeah.
How old are you, Billy?
20.
Oh, he's young. Wow, he's really young. Okay.
What do you think I was? If you had to take one guess, how old do you think I was?
I was thinking around at least 23 or 24.
Okay.
You're really young.
Yeah, he's very young. Yeah.
I'm a sophomore in college.
Gotcha. That left me 10 years ago. A few years back. All good.
That's the whole. We're building my dream of the quad squad, Dan. Remember when we were talking about this before? So now we've got me, you, and Billy, and I'm figuring we could probably add a couple more. And
I don't mind John. John needs to be in here for some of this, man. John's a good dude. He's smart.
If you've got the quad squad, it should be 4 people because that's quad. That's 4.
Yeah, but the whole point is quads can also be like kids and things like that. We want it to be referring to quadcopters.
Isn't that kind of bumping heads, though? Because you got quad and then you have squad. Like, squad, you think of, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. JF said, I feel old at 48.
We can have as many physicians on call as we want for drone therapy.
Wait. Willie Sawyer says, did it only work with an iPhone? What is he talking about?
I'm not even in the chat.
Well, there's a lot of questions going on here. Oh, whoa. They're posting a lot of stuff here.
TXs and...
Thought I was 18. Man, I'm younger than I actually am.
Whee! All right, so Coast.
Where'd you go? He's not there.
My wife was watching one of our relatives. She was dancing.
Oh, did you hear? I'm gonna make a video specifically for Noble Digger.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flying stogie.
Cool. John says, I'll come next time. I'm just laying here in bed at the moment. Thanks for these fantastic visuals, John.
Ron Brown says, hello, Billy.
Ron, I see him commenting on all my videos, and it's funny because he always says that he's down in Ocean City. And I was in Ocean City a lot last summer and the summer before that, but my girlfriend just sold her beach house. Her family sold her beach house, so not going to be down in Ocean City all that much anymore, but I'm definitely going to try to get down there as much as possible. Ocean City is like such a fun place to fly, especially over the bay. It's a lot of fun.
It's just...
We know a lot of Ron Browns, don't we, Bill?
Yeah, we do, actually. We
know
crazy Ron Browns.
Yeah, we know cigarette smoking, banana car driving Ron Brown.
Hair, hot dog eating, whatever. Devil.
Willie Sawyer says, I'm talking about live broadcasting. I don't know what that means still.
Right now I think everybody's just using webcams and we're all going through Hangouts.
Hey, you got 10 watching right now.
Yeah, boom, just hit the big 10.
Got 10 whole people. Wow.
Boom, son. Where'd you find this?
Where's that super chat when you need it, man?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You don't have access to it. I forgot.
Oh, yes, that's it. Rub it in. That's it. Rub it in.
My bad. I wasn't even thinking. Come on. Go get your friends, people. Bring them in.
My favorite one. We always talk in Messenger.
Yep. That's right.
You ever seen that movie, Billy? Some of them French fried taters.
Some of them French fried taters sound pretty good right now.
Cowboy. I like his DJI videos.
Has he seen that movie?
I don't know. He's just looking at us like we're really strange. He's like, I know Bill might be having a flashback, but I'm not sure about him.
Oh, gosh. Sling Blade, man. That was one of my favorite movies. That was a crazy movie.
I think
we got a brick. We got X Brick Houses just sitting in Discord chat. Well, tell her it's Lynn. Tell Lynn to come in.
It's Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn is the one that we gave the $100 to. Remember?
Billy's stretching. He's yawning. Oh, this is my exit, man.
No.
Oh, next week.
What, are we streaming until 2 a.m.?
No, that's perfectly understandable, man. You're a young man. You need your beauty sleep. I'm old. All my hair's falling out. My teeth are still there, but
oh yeah, Bill. If you gotta go, me and Bill can hold it down, man.
I'm here. I was actually just looking up Kung Fu Panda trailers, so don't mind me.
Oh, I was about to get naked, so I mean.
All right, then I'm out.
we need to get back on the drone subject. Where we're gonna go now?
Okay. All right. So, and I'm really gonna hate this one, but Hubsan is releasing the Storm HP-122. Have you heard of that?
No.
They are releasing a small version of a race drone.
No.
What's so bad about that?
It's not bad. It's just interesting that they're trying to capitalize on the race market when they have only been doing aerial platform birds up to this point.
Holy cow, Brian's in here.
Huh?
Brian's in here.
Brian who? Oh, hey, Jonon's in here. Drone, you should join us. We'll see if he says yes.
I gave him
Billy, if you haven't met Dronon, he's a really good dude, man. He's actually pretty good with media function, just like you are. He's all about taking that excellent videography.
Let's see here. I'll go to the channel.
He's also
and he is getting into FPV and micros big time.
Hurricane Irma whooping. How was that hurricane?
I'm in no shape, guys. All right, John, that's all good, Brian. That's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
We understand.
How was surviving that hurricane?
It was all right.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing crazy.
We never talked about Ron's humongous blow-up video. Man.
Oh, no. Yeah, his 270,000 views.
Yeah, on one video.
It was so stupid how it took off.
We were like, we all watched it, and we were like, because we were all like, okay.
I said it was going viral. I'm like, Ron, I'm pretty sure this thing's going viral. That was at 3,000, and then I looked at it later on that day. It was at like 80,000. I was like, it's gone. It's going viral, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
What the hell, man?
How many views did he end up getting on it?
Over 3 days, he broke 270,000 views. It was crazy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like they say, going viral is 20,000 views in less than 24 hours. That's apparently their version of going viral, which means Ron went like 50,000 times over viral.
Yeah, he did take off right off the bat, and we were all just like, wow. But we wanted him to sit on it and capitalize on it, but we couldn't really get him to stick it out. But
do anything?
That's like a couple $100 on one video right there.
No, it is. He made almost $270 off that video.
Oh, yeah, he had ads running.
Yeah, no, I told him to. I told him to rename the video because he just named it as Looters. And I was like, no, bro, you need to rename that video to Hurricane Irma Looters. And bam, dude, right after he did it, the next day it just like exploded and took off. I was like, see, it all comes down to tag words with YouTube based on algorithm. So
yeah, like versus like anytime you do a comparison videos, that always takes off.
Yeah. Well, anytime you do a testing of something new, obviously, and that's why I always try to get my hands on new products within reason. I don't blow a bunch of money if I can avoid it because I make $10 an hour, but whatever. If I can get something sent to me, I like to play with it. Are we talking about the M1? This is the MJX M1. Why, John, I don't want to talk about, I guess. All right. I really don't want to.
What is the MJX M1?
I'm not impressed so far, but it looks like it's going to be a complete DJI knockoff from MJX, and I would be really upset. Even the battery is just screaming Phantom product. So
Really?
yeah, I don't understand why MJX would step in when they're going from basically. Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now through the link that John sent, and they're calling it an intelligent battery. It looks like an old Phantom 3 battery.
That's what I was saying. It just screams Phantom. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I like MJX. I really don't know why they're going that route, man. It just seems like they stole a lot of the look, design, everything. They had an opportunity to come up with a whole aerial platform bird, and they just followed.
So is this
like everyone else does?
This isn't even like a gimbal.
What's that?
I mean, it's not even a gimbal on the on this drone. It's just, I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a brushless. It looks weird. It looks like the unique Q500 gimbal is what it appears to have that look of.
3-axis mechanical gimbal with built-in 6-axis gyro.
Yeah.
It's got like almost, what is it? It's very similar to a Crystal Sky monitor on that thing.
Yeah, it does look like that. More than 1 kilometer of image transmission. Sweet.
It's got a Sony sensor, dude.
Like I said, man, I feel like DJI or MJX really had an opportunity to create something new, and they've just kind of followed the footsteps of everyone else. You know, I would have loved to have seen their own design rather than just copying everyone else's, man. I hate that. It irritates me.
Right, but this is a very aerodynamic design. It's not just that, you know, copy of DJI. It might be very probably the most the most aerodynamic design. I don't know.
Brian said everything has a Sony sensor now. They went the crappy route with the Bug 6 and the 8. I completely agree with that too. I don't understand why MJX hasn't offered anything with Acro yet. That really bugs me. Oh. Ooh. This guy.
Nope. Yeah, I need to. Okay. I think I still need to just get that out there to him so that he can fly a manual bird outside that's got some horsepower.
What is the top of the line racing drone right now?
You build it.
Yeah,
pretty much. Anything you buy out of the box is gonna have to be upgraded later on.
Yeah,
it's gonna be limited too. And you know they're gonna have it wide open so that you can slice your fingers off right off the bat.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that about MAS props. For those of you buying those things, be very careful. They are stupid sharp. I can literally run my finger very lightly across the plastic, and I will get a slice through the first layer of skin.
Really?
So, yep, they are dumb sharp. They will chop your finger right off.
I've got a scar on my finger, a scar on my finger from my Mavic.
Oh yeah.
Why DJI went white is beyond. Oh, I've never been able to figure that out either. Man, does that make me mad? I could not find my P3 when I would have it up flying around. Especially me and Ron took it on that 2-mile round or that 4-mile round trip. Good luck seeing that thing once it's 1,000 feet out.
I think I'd like to see all black. That would look so sweet. And like
I agree. That's why I enjoy the Solo, but then I turned it all red and it just looks incredible. So
yeah.
Yeah, it does. The skin does.
Yeah. Tell us about the new Hubsan bird drone on. Uh-oh.
He's talking about some girl. Well, yes, a lot of people have noticed the Irish lady and her drone. Yes. Well,
I watch her too, but it's not for the drones.
Yes, but we love to watch her play with the knobs.
Speaking of, I have the best steam knobs. Did I show these to you, Bill?
Yes, the ones that Ken got you.
Did I show them to everybody else? Should I show them? Oh, okay, I won't show them.
Oh, yes. Give Ken Herron a shout out here.
All right. I'll give him a plug. Hold on.
He's stopping by tonight, there, Mr. Thompson. Where is he this evening? I know he was doing lots of live streams earlier.
Oh, what?
I said, I wonder what happened to Mr. Heron. I thought he was coming by this evening.
Yeah, I did too. Hey, Billy, you want to know how you froze for me?
How?
You froze like this. It's epic. I almost want to screenshot it. It's too perfect. All right. Anyways, you're just frozen like that once again. But
I'm frozen again.
You're frozen again, bro. For me, anyways. It's all good. I'm on Android, so I expect it happens. Hey, Bill, why don't you put me on presentation mode so that people can see this at full screen instead of a little tiny screen.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me when I'm presented.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Am I good?
Okay.
I'm not good because I can't see myself. Okay.
What, did I do something wrong?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
I can only see you. Billy's on
All right.
his phone. I don't see Billy. I just see you. Billy's on his phone. Hi, Sarah.
I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see that?
I don't even think
Can you make it out?
anymore. He's just turned us off. He's like, I
Who?
get on my phone.
All right. So if you guys remember, I did the live stream with Ken Heron, and he was giving away all those knobs, the rubber knobs that you can put on the on your birds. And he gave away like DJI Autel X-Star Premium, and he had one pack for the Solo, and the only person he knew that had a Solo was me. So for doing the live stream, he gave these to me. But I'm actually fairly impressed by these. They actually have the Solo insignia, like an actual
That's really cool.
Picture of a Solo on the rubber guard in white, and then they actually say Solo underneath. But if you look at the high rise on these, like it really raised these sticks up quite a bit. And I don't know, being a person that's like, some of you guys are pinchers and some of you guys are thumbers. I'm a thumber, so this has really this has really changed the way that I thumb the sticks. But it feels good, man. I was really surprised by how it feels. The only thing that was down for me is that now I feel like my thumbs are riding a lot higher. If you can actually see how high my thumbs have to ride to get on there as opposed to being like down here, it feels a little weirder, but at the same time, it feels like these are going to be much more precise. I don't know why. It feels good. They roll really nice on the top like this. So if you guys haven't thought about getting the rubber guards for your transmitter, man, it definitely made a huge difference. I can just feel the way it feels. It feels good. I don't know how to explain it. It's a good feeling.
Yes,
anybody? No?
Where else would you hear about your knobs? Except
hey,
drone therapy.
I like playing with my knobs. I'm sorry. It's better than these though, because this is what the Solo had. These things are like pokey and they hurt. I mean, they're
with the Phantom drones. They have the sticks on them can actually be adjusted to go up and down. You got to screw it up. So they can end up being really tall if you need them.
Look at the
right.
Just the pepper. They're like metal.
What's that little remote for?
The pepper.
Oh yeah.
The little FPV drone.
You have a whole wall up there?
Oh, let's see. All the way from there. Across the top.
Okay, so JAS, these are actually from Best Team, because you're asking about them. These are from Best Team. They're just called Solo Knob. On the back, it says Best Team Aerial on Facebook, Best Team Aerial on Instagram. So feel free to check those out, man. I'll get it a little closer so you can kind of read some of the information. But they show what they look like, man. These are actually fairly good. So if you were thinking about it, I guess the company is Best Team Aerial right there, across the bottom.
That's the 2W.
Check them out.
The 2W.
And then, Brian, I got the new micro receiver, dude. I think I may just try to unsolder that other one and put it on the 65 mil. And if it doesn't work, man, we'll we'll go ahead and just bring it down to a tech shop and let them solder it for us. Anyways, yeah. Okay, I'm back. What?
Huh? What?
Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Sorry, I was talking drone stuff.
Oh, I had, while you were talking drone stuff, I had the red 2W, and I was showing it. And just for anybody that was curious, the Bugs 3, the Brocom Blue, believe it or not a thing happened. It doesn't.
Ugh.
Look at this.
What about it?
Yeah, exactly. After that big tumble.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I
thought you were trying to try to sell us the Bugs Drone Con. It's not even Bugs at that point. It's just the Drone Con.
Oh, just because it's blue, you're just gonna hack on it because it's blue.
I am. I don't get what the. Is it rebranded? Is that what Drone Con is? Is it rebranded? That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's a rebrand.
Well, now, Bill, have you done the modification to the bottom of yours?
No.
You haven't put the GoPro mount on the bottom yet?
No, just the one that came with it, the piece of garbage that.
Junk, the one that vibrates horribly?
Yeah. But the cool thing is the Firefly. It has got the stabilized video in it. It actually does halfway decent.
How does that do for Jello, though?
You saw the video. That's from the Firefly.
Okay.
That crash is from the Firefly. Really good right up until, you know. And I saw that it was 1080 at 60 frames.
So it was really good right up until it pegged the top of a tree?
Well, yeah, but the video was still pretty good because, like I said, at 60 frames, you could slow it down to see that the bird almost recovered 3 times.
Yeah.
What does that camera look like?
Huh?
What?
All black.
Yes.
Actually, RC Fun, I just reached out to MAS Props or Mass Air Screw and asked if they had a tri-blade for the Bugs 3 that they actually offer for not having to modify or buy from another company. I've been so impressed by Master Air Screw Props that we're going to see if they're either going to manufacture some for the MJX series, and if they do, I have a feeling they are going to be killer if they don't already have some. So we're going to see what they have to say after I send them that email.
Tri-blades for Bugs 3.
Yep.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
What blades does it have right now? Just regular?
Yeah, this is dual blade. Dual blade.
Yeah, they're just like, you know, black, but they got a good pitch on them and they're pretty sharp. So.
Yeah, they don't give you the. You see, the problem is with the dual blades, it likes to drift when you try to make fast turns. It likes to go wide. Yeah. And I feel like if we were able to put tri-blades on there, it would have a lot more stopping power, and it wouldn't drift so wide on all those turns. It would make it more precise for going in between trees and underneath things.
Yeah, he's trying to watch it, but it's not working.
Who?
Donnie. He said something about his Wi-Fi kept freezing up or something.
Oh God! Now I got everyone in the comment section talking about tri-blades.
Man, for the Bugs 3, they'd be awesome. I had to do something.
Well, somebody just said that putting the tri-blades on the B3 actually cuts the flight time down to 5 minutes. I have a feeling that's really going to depend on what size the blades are and what the cut angle is.
Really cuts it down to 5 minutes?
Which I don't think is accurate unless they're using some really tiny props. Yeah. At least says cheap ones I got off eBay. I assume they weren't designed because these are big props. If you actually look at them, they have a good measurement. So if you're running 250 runner quad props on the B3, I don't think it's working for you. You're probably overstressing the ESCs by doing that too. Dronan said it's science.
Yeah,
it's true.
I was looking at the room.
Science, bitch.
Don't worry. worry, Billy. It'll be out there soon, and you can actually fly. But he needs somewhere, especially with the 3 to. Oh, I thought Billy was going to go. No, somebody's at the door. I have to be quiet now.
Ron Brown says you get over 10 minutes with the tri-blades and a 3S battery. Yeah, but dude, I don't. It's so bad to run the 3S on there because all you're doing is stressing the ESCs no matter what you do. Yeah, even DroneOn says so. Yes, you will stress those ESCs. I completely agree, man. I think you're going to burn out the ESCs by pushing it that hard. You know, it's not that it can't run a 3S. It's that it wasn't designed to. You're tearing up parts that really don't need to be torn up for any reason at all.
Yeah, but if you're up 300 feet and you burn out an ESC and it drops like a rock, you're out of it completely.
Yeah.
But that's my point, though. I don't understand why all these people are trying to run these 3S batteries on it, and I just don't get it. They're just looking for that little extra speed. It's not really a race quad. It just acts like one. That's what's cool about it. You know, but when you start doing mods like putting, 3S batteries on a 2S system, you're going to cause some problems. It may not happen immediately, but it's going to happen down the road, and then you're going to be mad at yourself that you did it. Ron Brown said, no worries, B3 is cheap enough to replace. I know, but if you don't have to, why do it?
I got that ESC error on my Phantom 4 Pro, and I'm just happy it didn't happen while I was in mid-flight. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. That's actually a very interesting subject that you just brought up. So, what would you think if you spent, I already know, because Billy, you've already been through this. What would you feel like if you spent $1,500 and became attached to your drone, only to find out that when you shipped it in to have it serviced, you weren't going to get that drone back. You were going to get back a drone that had been repaired and sent back to you that wasn't your original drone.
Wait, is this the thing you were talking about that happened to that one? Yeah, okay, I would have been.
Because the drone back was not his drone, not the one he bought.
Yeah, it was. It had different. Everything about it was different. Different drone, different props. In fact, they gave me brand new props, which it's cool. But different props, different everything. Different controller, different box. Different battery.
Different prop bag.
Yeah, it was a different prop bag. I think I had gray beforehand.
John said, "You mean how DJI screwed Billy?" Yeah, no, I would have been livid. I would have definitely lost control on DJI, and everyone knows how bad I did Hubsan on the way out. So you can imagine how bad I do DJI on the way out.
What happened on your end?
For like an hour and a half, and then he calmed down.
What happened on my end? Well, that's a really long story to say the least.
Really?
Yeah, the quick and easy version is it took 7 months to get away from Hubsan and I became the face of Hubsan on accident is what happened. And it was not intentional, and man, did I just want to get clear of that whole situation.
Yeah.
There was no way to do it, man. There's still no way. I'm still being dragged in today. I just had a whole nother incident with somebody else on Hubsan getting mad at me, so I was like, whatever, I'm just done. I'm done. Don't even care.
The infamous Hitler video?
Yeah, hey, that was an amazing video, though.
I know he's like, Hitler, what video now?
Dude, that video was so popular, it got watched by the president of Hubsan. The CEO of Hubsan watched that video and got back to me about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, we saw your Hitler video, and we just want you to know that we're happy that you want so much from our company, but as far as your partnership goes, we're going to go ahead and say no." I was like, yeah, okay. I expected that was going to happen anyways, bro. Fuck. You didn't tell me anything I didn't already know.
You are not the father.
Do you still talk to Shally from Hubsan? Oh, wow. Ron Brown, where did you come from? The woodwork, bro. How do you know Shally and how do you know Hubsan?
Obviously, he has watched your channel for a little while.
I assume so.
And just to make a long, I'm not trying to rip on Billy. The logic between what happened with Billy is if Billy had wanted to wait and get his drone back, it could have been 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Whereas in a couple of weeks, he had another drone back that was capable of flight, did everything that his old drone did, and he was back in the air.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was just like deal with it and move on. And I almost wanted to take that drone that I had, sell it through Craigslist, and purchase a whole brand new one. Just take like a $200, $300 hit. But oh well.
Well, man, it's like funny because I'm getting messages from people saying that they're trying to get in, but they're lagging really bad. So I don't know. I haven't had trouble with anybody all night. Nobody's frozen. Nobody's done anything. Like I've seen Billy all time.
Ron Brown said, I have had a bad story, too, from Hubsan. No more Hubsan from me. Gee, that seems to be the thing going around about Hubsan.
Brian's right on it. Did it fly away?
Yeah, it went back to China, guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about doing too. I had mentioned it to Billy and to Dan. We were talking about doing a segment. We were going to call it Drone Busters, very similar to Mythbusters. Like if a drone company was claiming they got 300 meters range and whatnot, we would test this drone, and if it did not meet the standards that they were trying to tell the consumers they were getting, we were literally going to fly it at full speed into a wall and try to film it in slow motion so that we could watch it blow up.
Well, what wall are we going to fly it into then?
Depends on who's testing it. I mean, it's up to you. However you bust the drone's up to you. If you want to, like I got a nice little building outside that's kind of my shed where I keep my lawnmower and stuff. I was thinking it would be really good to fly in the front of that if I was doing one.
I'm kind of a fun person that likes to take the drone up to the highest altitude it possibly can. Play a little Tom Petty, free falling all the way down, and just let it smash into the concrete and see what happens.
Too soon with the Tom Petty joke. Too soon.
Not just that, but
was it too soon?
No, it's okay. But like we were talking about earlier, Billy, about putting it all the way up there and cutting the motors to see what happens.
I don't know if I want to test it out, but I won't.
Oh, so you couldn't bust it if it didn't make it?
No, I'm saying my Phantom 4 Pro, I could not test out the.
Oh no. What we were talking about is maybe if people get interested enough that we could get some, to start out with. Surely it's going to be toy drone quality. So.
Oh yeah, I'd kill the motors on any drone that was not personally mine.
So what we were talking about, if it says on the box it's got 100-meter range, and we get 50 feet and it drops, then just like Dan said, we just run, or we just run a flyaway, just jack it up and let it go. But wherever it lands, nobody knows.
Well, no, I say we fall, so when it does perform a flyaway, we just see how far it goes before it totally bails somewhere.
I would gladly test out my Mavic. I'll fly my Mavic up to 1,800 feet and let it drop.
What? No.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
That's what we'll do. If you really, really want to do that, then this summer when I'll go out there to the beach, you can just fly it out there and let it go. And we'll see how far it gets and how much range you can get before it cuts out, and we'll, be like sending Voyager out into space.
Hey, so Bill, the Taco Bell's getting the best of me, man. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, thank you for the informative commercial, Dan.
Not a problem, bro. I'll be back.
Oh, he's got his little bird. He's got his little bird.
I'll tell you what, though, these props are pretty cool on them. The new ones from DJI.
Dan has to go relieve himself of some Taco Bell. Oh, you got the new props on there. That's right.
I like them. I think they look cool, and I would love them to.
Like I said, when I saw the video, man, you talk about you get up about 200 feet, you're not going to know it's there.
No,
There's no way.
I won't lie. I think that the design of the Mavic is great. And especially, you see all these knockoffs, but DJI did it best. I mean, you're not going to beat this.
No.
But my biggest problem is the camera on it. It's so small, so flimsy. Same thing with the gimbal. And I think that the video quality is very poor on it. I wish it was better. Honestly, I think that the Sparks video is better.
Yeah, well, because the camera is better. But like you said, it's the camera that's on the Mavic is not
It's
much
like
more than a surveillance camera, to be
I
honest.
know it's like different for everybody. Some people's Mavic footage looks awesome, and I like they must have just gotten a good drone. But like my first one, totally out of focus. It would like the whole right side was out of focus. So I took it back to Best Buy and I got a new one. And then this drone, it does all right, but I just feel like it's not as crisp. I mean, they say 4K video, but I feel like it's not even 4K.
Yeah. Well, it's like the little buds too. Like the first one that I got, it says it was 1080p, but it really looks like it's 720. That's like up-res through software.
Yeah, yeah.
The one that they sent me a couple days ago, the new Bugs 2W, which is the Wi-Fi version, it actually has like a new camera in it and everything, and it's the quality is a lot better.
That's good.
Did you ever get your little one of these? Your little?
Now, you know what? To be honest, I just use the little box that it comes in, and I throw that inside of my bag so I can put my extra battery and extra propellers in there. And actually, my one battery got bricked, the one spark battery, and
Yeah, you showed me. I remember that.
it is getting. It was supposed to be delivered today, but I wasn't here at the time it was delivered, so they left us like a one of those door tags on there. So I'm definitely excited to get a second spark battery back, because whenever I try to do my tests with the spark and just like fly it in general, I'm usually flying for like 14 minutes, and then I've got to recharge that same battery. Like having one battery is just.
Well, it's like Dan asked me the other day. He was like, "Okay, tell me honestly, how much flight time are you getting out of your spark?" I said 13 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me the truth, and I said 13 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, it is. It is right on par. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't try the quick shots at first. I kind of thought it was a gimmick, but once I made that quick shot tutorial and was trying them out a lot, I really liked them. And I wanted to almost do like a challenge where I make a whole video only using quick shots on the Spark. I think that'd be kind of cool, just to kind of show the power of the quick shots.
The only thing that I can't get on mine to really seem to function correctly is when I'll do like one of the panoramics, and it's trying
The panoramic pictures.
Yeah, and it just kind of jerks and pops and.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested to see how these 360 pictures turn out with the Spark. And you know, when it comes down to it, these drones are all perfect for traveling, but I still bring my Phantom 4 Pro with me anywhere I go. And I feel like if I bought an Inspire 2, that would be coming with me everywhere I went too. So it'd be like my back would be killing me.
Yeah, but would it ride in the front seat or would it ride in the back? And how long would you have a girlfriend after you said, "No, honey, you got to ride in the back seat. The drone gets to ride in the front"?
Or after I tell her how much I spent on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're that serious now? Yeah.
Nah.
I was gonna say, if you're that serious, then yeah, you're gonna be needing some drone therapy in the future.
No, I'm telling you, my next drone purchase. All right, if this teaser from DJI is going to be something like a new drone, like a Phantom 5, that'll be my next drone purchase, and I'll be in the hole for a while. But I think that my next drone purchase is definitely going to be an Inspire 2, because it's just so cool.
Can you tell me that you're not? How many times have you told me? First off, it was going to be the car. And then
Yeah. Well, okay, no, my car right now, Ford Focus transmission is totally screwed. Like it is. I remember I bought. Oh, so I had a first car, and then some lady blew a stop sign, hit me, totally destroyed my car. So I ended up getting a new one through insurance, and with that one, the transmission went. I was driving over a bridge coming home. I was about 35 minutes away. My transmission went, and I was stuck in first gear, driving all the way back home. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then now, with that car, I hit a deer.
Oh, was it Ford Focus?
Yeah, I hit a deer.
Oh, okay.
I hit the deer, then went off the road, and when I went up, I would have been fine. The car would have been fine, but a stone, like a big-ass rock, scraped the whole entire underside of my car, and the engine fell through the bottom. I mean, totally screwed up my car. And then now I have the car I have now, and everything's been fine, but the transmission is just going again. The Ford Focus has always had problems with the transmission. That's been like people's biggest complaints.
Whose car did you all take camping?
I took my cousin's car because I still haven't gotten an oil change after I drove across the country. So
That was so funny though when you came back on and you were leaning over there to the car and you go, just turn it on again.
Yeah,
Turn it on again, just so you can get that.
You heard the clicking too. I was hoping.
I was like, come on, he needs it for effect. Just do it.
I was hoping it would pick up, and when my camera fell from the window,
that hit pretty hard.
I had actually broke the screen on my camera, so.
The Panasonic?
Yeah, the screen was broken.
Oh, really? That I would have liked to have seen that one on cam.
Yeah, afterwards I said a couple curse words, so I figured I'd cut that out and keep I don't want the adpocalypse hitting. So.
Yeah. Oh, really? That was really good, huh? Proper expletives. Do we need? I think someone needs to call 911. Dan might be in trouble.
He might have fallen in.
Either that or one of those toilet alligators attacked.
Came through his door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I was gonna talk about this earlier. On Saturday, I'm going to Centralia, and it is a town in the middle of Pennsylvania. It was a booming town during the middle of the 1900s. It was like, I want to say like the 50s and the 60s. It was a mining town.
Right.
And in 1962, an underground fire started that totally just like engulfed all of the mines, and it's still burning until this day.
Oh,
I mean,
sweet.
after what, 50, 60 years now, it is still burning underground. And they say that it is because they were trying to burn trash and waste, but it got out of control and ended up hitting a coal vein. And then from there, I mean, just totally killed the town. So it is a legit ghost town, and I'll be going there this weekend. And it's like a 2-hour drive, but I'm so stoked.
Are you gonna live stream or are you?
Okay, so it's in the middle of nowhere, I think. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the best service. Live stream would be cool, but I think I'm just gonna make a video like I did when I went to the abandoned factory. Just do a little vlog because people seem to like those videos. And
are y'all going camping again, or are you just going for a day?
No, I'm just going for the day, and I'm going with my friends that I went with to make the video. So my friend Brock, Paul, Nick, and probably get like another car of people to tag along with us just to have some fun.
I can't remember who it was. I think I talked a couple of times. It might have been with Brock, and he was the one I was giving hell about YouTube etiquette. I was like, dude, you're supposed to sub back. He's like, what? And then you and I got a conversation about subbing back. Hey, all right, Dave's back, so I get to go urinate again. Billy's the Iron Man of the crew.
Get it, bro.
What'd you say? The Iron Man of what?
Of the urinal.
Oh.
Something of that nature. Hey, Drone. No comment. Hey, J Drone. No, I don't even want to talk about J Drone. I don't want to talk about that goofball. That dude's mods are something else, man.
Who's J Drone?
I said you were the Iron Man of the crew. You haven't had to go to the restroom and relieve yourself yet.
Oh, yeah, I know. I drank this whole Gatorade, too.
He's got those young kids.
I was asked who J Drone is.
Yeah, J Drone.
Yeah, so J Drone's hey, see, Bill knows I'm about to go in. All right, I'll go ham for a sec. So J Drone is a guy on YouTube who gets a lot of stuff sent to him, and he's an interesting YouTuber to say the least. Some of his stuff is fun, and other stuff is completely like off the wall. Why would you do that to your bird? And convince other people to do it to their bird. So he has done some of the most interesting Bugs 3 modifications I have ever seen, and convinced a bunch of young kids that have bought Bugs 3 that this is the proper hack job to do to your bird when you first purchase it. And I gotta say, man, it's interesting. to say the least. Man, I would not want to tear up a brand new bird and start cutting shells open and doing this and that when it's completely unnecessary. So some of the stuff he does is really off the wall.
Yes, yes, that's exactly who that is.
So, what is he? What is he just like? It looks like he's got almost 1,000 uploads.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he does like 10 videos a day and doesn't give anyone a chance to breathe. Like,
you know how his group is too, Billy. You remember when you know when all that went on? Billy knows who he is. Billy posted in his group, so he knows who he is.
There's a correct way to do things, and then there's a J-drone way to do things.
But dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like how he's been the paint jobs on some of the drones he's done. Like that. Some of those are pretty sharp.
And the hacks and mods?
I said some of the paint jobs are pretty sharp.
So he's a talented artist. Gotcha. Tinkering and modifying needs work. Gotcha.
But I like the paint jobs. They're pretty sharp, man. It's metal flake stuff. I like it. It's pretty nice. Me, I don't really. I'm not a huge mod person. I've only done 1 or 2 mods on drones that I've had. But you know, I really do want to get a little more distance on the Buds 3. So I think I'll probably put the antenna on the TX.
Oh man!
You know, something I just started doing. Amazon has an affiliate. You can get affiliate links through Amazon, which is something I didn't even know.
I can't. I'm too honest.
Yeah, I kind of like you to
throw everything out the window, whether it's good or bad.
I had to reread that. I missed the last part. Old eyes. Oh, I just saw Dan's. Dan's at Taco Bell and he's heffing home.
What?
Remember the text you sent me when you were at Taco Bell and it says I'm at Taco Bell and I'm heffing home.
Yeah.
Or heafing. It was on HEAFING. Yeah. Okay. But we've been on for a whopping 2 hours, and hey, I think I've never had so many likes on a video. I've got 13 likes.
I still got to drive back to school tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love driving at nighttime, though.
Huh? You don't like driving at nighttime?
I love driving at nighttime. Like, there'll be nobody on the road, and I just get on the highway and just bolt all the way back to school. It's like the GPS.
You from your house to school.
GPS will tell me that it's going to take me 55 minutes, and I'll get there in about 30. The GPS is always
crazy, man.
I don't.
You have to be here next week to help build viewership for my channel. Now stop that.
No, I'm still sharing this around right now, so feel free to just stay on. Don't go anywhere.
I'm staying.
Oh, listen to him, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the brunt of his class load, dude.
Man, my Tuesdays and Thursdays are hell.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You got lacrosse practice tomorrow, too?
What's that?
You got lacrosse practice tomorrow, too?
Nah, we have our fall break coming up this weekend, so we canceled lacrosse this week. It's club lacrosse, so we just it's just for shits and gigs.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Now, Billy, I want to get you back to drones here. And what is the furthest you've ever actually taken your P4?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, 2 days ago, Monday, I was at around 6,000 feet away. So that was pretty far. But I think that my total furthest distance on my original Phantom 4, that's the furthest I've gone, is probably around 12,000 feet, so about 2 miles. And
Nice.
I was on Cape May, New Jersey, and I was like near the water, so there wasn't really a lot of transmission frequency, and I was still seeing things fine, which was incredible that I was that far away.
I would assume because it's low interference for everything if you're over the way. That's why I prefer to fly over water because it's just really low interference.
Yeah. Only thing is if the drone goes down, there is no saving it.
All right. Well, no, and this is what I cover with everybody. Everybody that's all worried about that, think about it this way. On a normal day when you're flying your drone and you're cruising at 200 feet or 300 feet, what are the odds that if your drone actually falls, you're going to get it back in one piece and care about it? You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's basically just parts, and it's going to end up on the shelf if you do get it back. And if it's over water, it's just a loss. So, I mean, I see it either way as a loss unless you're flying close to the ground. Now, I get that. If you're just cruising around over the water at 10 feet and it bails, well, then, yeah, it's gone. But if you do that over land, you'll get it back, and hopefully it's in one piece. I totally understand that, but most people don't fly that low altitude like that, you know?
No, yeah.
So,
there's been a couple of times where when I go on hikes, I get to the top of the mountain and it is so windy that I can't even fly my drone. Like I'm afraid to. And do you know who Unbox Therapy is? You ever seen some of his videos?
Yeah, yeah. He's all right. I like him. He's very open.
Yeah,
he's blunt too.
Well, have you seen the one of him where he takes the Phantom 4 into the drone tunnel, or into the wind tunnel? He takes the Phantom 4 into the wind tunnel and like puts it up against like 60, 70 mile an hour winds, and it just flies backwards.
It's like, yeah, it's hanging, man.
Well, no, he gets it up to around like 30-ish miles an hour, and it's like almost like this, trying to keep up. And then he ends up cranking it up to like some absurd speed, and then flies it into the wind, and the wind just takes it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I've had the Solo up in almost 30 mile an hour winds, and it ate it like it was butter, dude. I have a feeling that's just it's like it's designed for that. You know what I mean? It's so Airstream. The Solo is so incredible when it comes to wind. I don't understand how it does so well, and I think it's a lot of it is because the motors and the arms are raised away from the body. It's able to handle that wind difference as opposed to the motors being right on the arms connected to the body. You know what I'm saying? Like in a straight line, I feel like it has more opportunity to get blown around with that design than it does being more of the racer style. How do you do it? Like, have you ever had yours up in like 25, 30 mile an hour winds?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, there was it was 2 years ago, there was a hurricane warning at my girlfriend's beach house in Ocean City, and there was really strong winds, and I had the Phantom 4 up. And in weather like that, like in wind conditions like that, I'll usually land the drone by catching it, because as it comes to, as it slows down coming down, it could get blown and tipped over or whatever. But I have flown it in higher winds, especially like hurricane winds on the coast, and it does a really good job, I won't lie. And especially when you get your drone flying up at 400 feet, there's going to be some strong winds up there. What was I going to say? It was going to be, on my Phantom 4 Pro, and I think that this happens to a lot of people, I always get the high wind velocity error on my drone. Like, it continues to warn me that there's high wind velocity. And it's just like it warns me every single time I take off. It's like they just need to take that out or make it more accurate.
Wait a minute. Did you send your indigestion through the internet to Billy there, Dan?
Yeah. Why did he just? He's frozen still. All I've got is this.
Yeah, exactly. His Austin Powers look. What was that? Well, but is it this one or is it this one? This one or this one? This one or this one?
Yeah, everyone's saying that they get the high wind velocity thing a lot too. It is like really annoying.
Oh,
no, Bill, have you ever taken yours up in some extreme winds?
Oh yeah, and you all seen the water like half a mile from my house, so you can imagine there's some serious wind rolling off that bay.
Now you know it. Did you ever see my 1 mile drop away off the beach? The 2 mile round trip over the beach when it was like 30 mile an hour winds?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Wasn't that was kind of at the around the Pelican Save video too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was, well, no, it was a little space in between them, but that was the just outside of the nature preserve. where like Apollo Beach had this crazy something bird watch nature preserve. So we went down like 200 yards and found some like house under construction. We used that lot to take off from. This is the loophole in the system, obviously. But all I wanted was to drop off the beach. So we did that reverse drop away in the 30-mile-an-hour winds. And I did it like completely backwards up to 400 feet, going out at like 26 miles an hour into the wind. And I came back on like 14% battery. So it was kind of a stupid idea, but I remembered the wind was going to carry it back. So I don't know, man. I've been just completely impressed by the Solo's ability to eat the wind with no problems. But I wanted, I've never taken the Phantom. I never took the Phantom up in windy conditions, so I wasn't sure how you guys handle that.
I'll tell you what, the best drone for wind, in my opinion, is the Mavic. It is so rock solid in wind, and it's got to be because of the design, how thin it is. I'm guessing the wind just goes all around it, and the Spark is a different story. If you look, I did like a sound test, but also it's sort of like a hover test. You can see how the drones hover, and the Phantom moves around a good bit. The Spark moves around a lot. It's really hard to stay like exactly still, but the Mavic is rock solid in the wind, which is honestly pretty surprising.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Billy. You were talking about how you would like the Mavic with a better camera. Have you ever heard of the Favic kit?
Oh my God! No, come on! Don't do this.
Yes.
Okay.
They've created a kit that you can actually take as a piece of Dan, and you can do a Mavic style drone with the camera and everything.
Oh, what from the Phantom 3?
Yeah.
It's such a joke to me because it's huge.
I actually seen I see or what's it called? I made a video on it, and I think it got a lot of views because I made the title like Mavic Phantom 3 hybrid drone or whatever. But I've seen videos of it and it looks pretty cool. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'd do it.
But the whole point is you're gonna have that good camera on the mobile platform like you want.
Okay, but it's not going to be a Phantom 4 camera. It's going to be a Phantom 3 camera.
It's a lot better than the camera that's on the Mavic.
Well,
it's said, well, it's 4K, but we were talking earlier. It's like a surveillance camera.
It
but
would
you're
be
still.
better than Mavic.
No, go ahead, Dan. What?
Yeah, but you're still toting around this extremely large transmitter that totally defeats the purpose of having it as a selfie drone.
That's
like
true.
it's still, we still have to have a tablet with it. Like what the fuck, It's like I don't know, man. The damn transmitter with the iPad now is bigger than the bird. It just I don't get the principle of it.
The Mavic's controller is awesome, and I mean, Bill, you use the Sparks controller, so you kind of have a feel for it. But just the size of it is like perfect in my opinion, especially with that little screen that gives you all the information you need. I mean, I really have to admit, there's so much good to say about the Mavic, but it's like the camera just takes all that away.
Well, another thing too I don't like about the controllers is there's nowhere to hook a lanyard. And I really,
Yeah.
Hook a lanyard.
Lanyard life. Oh, Drone On, man. It was good to have you. Thanks for stopping in, Brian. We'll catch you on the flip, brother.
Yeah, man. We'll see you.
Stopping in. We'll be doing this every week. Probably different channels from time to time.
The thing is though, with the Mavic controller, I really don't think that it's that heavy. Like I can easily balance it on like my fingers. I don't need like a lanyard to be holding it up. Whereas the Phantom controller is significantly heavier than the Mavic controller.
Yeah.
But I think that lanyards really do help, especially with the bigger controller. And I actually have it's like what are they called? The things, they're like the shades that go around your screen.
Sunshade?
Hood, what are they called? Sunshade, maybe? I think that's what they're called.
Sunshade. Yeah.
Like there's one that you put on your phone, and then you can it has a clip on it, and you can clip a lanyard around it, so it's kind of like a lanyard for your.
Yeah. Okay.
It's made by Freewell.
Cool.
Yeah, Spark controller, Spark hood. Yeah. Okay, Sun hood maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh God, what is this? It's the Billy fan club. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever Billy says. And I'm like, oh, okay, just bash on me because I'm like an old man and I've got weak fingers, man. Grip.
Starting to get arthritis from flying so much.
Yeah, really. I play video games too. Like you play console games, and I tend to play.
Yeah. Well, I've got a Mac. I would love to play PC games, but I have a Mac. I can't even run Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I think the one that I play, Cabal. I think they actually have an Apple version, but that's you don't seem like a WoW guy anyway, so I don't.
I would play World of Warcraft a little bit. I didn't really understand the premise of it. I definitely didn't play it as much as other people, but like I'm huge into Call of Duty, which is like literally the mainstream shooter, but I just love it. Just sit down and play for hours.
Black Ops, but for PC.
Yeah. I loved Black Ops too. Like I love playing zombies. Zombies is so much fun.
Now, and that's another thing I used to have years ago. I used to have a P3, had like Resident Evil and
PS3.
Yeah, and like stuff like that. I used to and like original PlayStation when the first Resident Evils and stuff came out. Dan, what are you doing?
I'm getting a bunch of people attacking me on Facebook right now, so I'm just giving them a little fun.
Oh, Dan's getting political, but not here in the stream. We got to get something creative about. Oh, Dan, did you tell Billy about the Open Solo bunch and what all they had done with the solo exactly? Did you tell
Not yet. You got to let me finish this. If I don't, man, it's going to really go over bad. Give me 1 sec.
But anyway, Dan actually had hooked up with the people from Solo itself. Like
yeah, that was cool.
The original engineers and everything. And they've basically kind of gotten together and rebuilt the Solo. And it's like I was asking him, I was like, but they've basically made a new bird. I think they ought to just go ahead and get together and make something new. And like Dan was talking about, they're calling it Open Solo, but the only thing they're using is the same as the shell. Everything else is new. New ESCs, new brain, flight controllers, everything. It's all pretty much new on the inside.
Yeah, no, it's getting an entire revamp, and that's what I was talking about. It's going to be the most probably advanced bird on the market to date if they actually do the upgrades.
What is it? Jester's Drones.
Yeah.
Go check out his page. He's got all the like the new brain for the Solo. Well, he's got like pretty much all the upgrade packages, right, Dan?
Yep. Yeah, the entire Solo upgrade package. He carries all of it.
He's very serious at what he's doing.
I gotta drop this link real quick before I get eaten alive by a bunch of people that don't like me.
Oh no, that's all good. Trying to think of some other drone related subject.
Here's something. I was on DJI's channel, and you guys know the have you seen the Phantom X concept video from them?
Yeah, the toss it in the air and
yep. Okay, so no, I was watching that, right? And from that video, you can watch that video and kind of see the direction that DJI will be going in the next couple of years, I would say. But a lot of that stuff is starting to come true. I mean, obviously they're throwing it, but with the Spark, it can just take off from our hand. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
We don't need a remote. It can fly with their hands. They showed gesture control in there. Obviously, it's a little bit more advanced, but we've got that now. It shows active track. We've got that now. I'm trying to think of other things that it shows. I mean, obviously the advanced forms of active track, but it shows those drones like dodging trees, which I don't think I trust my drone to dodge trees. But I was thinking about making a video on it just because it was really interesting how that video came out before there was a Phantom 4, and now before there was a Phantom 4, before there was a Spark, before there was a Mavic, and I think that it's really cool to see everything that has come true since then.
Oh, so, yeah. And of course, now you've seen like the videos that imply like the Phantom 5 might, or like we were talking earlier, have the retractable landing gear and all that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I don't really see
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, sorry, Brian Mumberson is really trying to cause me havoc on the Hubsan forum right now.
Okay.
He's posting all my trolling videos, acting like a complete douche.
Ah. Yay.
So, yeah, good times.
Good times. We're had by all. Anyway, tell us about the open solo stuff and what all the upgrades are going to be. And
well, I mean, this is where things get interesting with 3DR Solo, because what's going to happen here is that they're releasing that, and we know that the Pickaxe 2 or the Green Cube is military grade technology, and it's being used in the what was it? The Australian military is using his Pickaxe 2 for a lot of their stuff. I want to say, wasn't that what Philip was talking about, Bill?
I was
What?
RC was asking me what the note was behind me, and I was like, "What the hell is he talking about?" And I looked back and I was like, "Okay, now I can see why he's asking that question."
But yeah, I think it's the Australian Army, right? That's who the Australian military is who he's designing the Green Cube 2 for, and they decided to start using the Green Cube 2, the Pickaxe 2, inside of the Solo, which is 10 times more advanced than the original brain that came in the Solo, the Cube. So they're doing that. They're doing upgraded ESCs. They're doing open board motors. It's basically getting an entire internal revamp is what's happening. And it's going to be 10 times more sophisticated than it was out of the box. So it's probably, like I was saying, going to be one of the most technological advanced drones on the market if you decide to do the upgrade. Now, the entire package is supposed to be like $535 for the upgrade, but if you choose to just download Open Solo firmware and install the Green Cube 2, it's about $168 altogether for the upgrade if you just want to go that route and give the bird the new brain and a lot of the new abilities. So, you reading the comments?
Oh, I was looking back. Yeah, we got some people that it looks apparently are starting to go to sleep on us.
Yeah.
Billy's like, "Am I gonna go back to school tonight?" Yeah, I got to because I gotta be at class in the morning. His roommate's gonna be like, "Where the hell have you been all night, man?"
I'm gonna walk in the room and punch him in the face.
You what now?
I'm gonna walk in the room and punch him in the face.
Good night, Ron. Ron is leaving the group. Good night, Ron.
Good night, Ron.
You'd be like, "Oh, remember last weekend when the car wouldn't start? I took the cables off just like I did last week."
I'll record it for you and I'll send it to you. He'll probably be sleeping. He's probably asleep by now. I will walk into the room, punch him square in his face.
Right in the face.
Or I could.
And then you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna record a video after you fall asleep of him punching you in the nut. And he's gonna go, "I'm gonna put this on YouTube too."
No, maybe I could pour a couple.
Get like 1 million hits. I punched Billy Kyle in the nut.
I'll pour a cup of water on his face.
There you go. Hey, wait a minute. You could do that one. You could do, "Are the old wives' tales true? I've just microwaved a cup of water. I'm now going to place my roommate's hand in the water and sit on the other side of the room and see what happens."
Watch him piss himself.
Yeah, exactly. And then he wakes up and he goes, "Oh man, I had this wild dream." "Oh, it wasn't a dream." And he goes, I know, and I'm on YouTube live right now. Oh, Dan's posting links again.
No, I'm listening.
Okay, but we need. Okay, what are we going to talk about? Drones now. Drone.
You should ask the people in the comment section for some ideas.
Everybody was.
What should we talk about?
Hey, Dan, he said, "Night, Dan. Night, Billy."
Yeah, Ron was already leaving. We knew that. Ron was saying he was heading out.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Ron. Good night to you, even though you didn't tell me good night. Wait a minute, Don. Wait a minute. John said about the DJ. Did you all talk about it earlier? Yeah, we were talking about Hasselblad earlier, and maybe that it was a new camera for the Inspire. Is what Billy thinks it possibly.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty logical.
Logical Spock.
What in a logical Spock? What? Where did that come
Logical Spock.
from?
I don't know. You say a word and then you think of something that goes with it.
Oh, okay.
He said logical. When I think of logical, I think of Spock.
Most definitely. Leonard Nimoy was cool as hell.
I think I'm gonna get going, guys.
Okay, that's perfectly good. Then we'll postpone or adjourn till next week. And
Looking forward to, I guess we'll do Wednesdays from now on.
channel. All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thanks to everyone that watched.
We're leaving, Bill?
Oh, well, if Billy needs to bail and you want to hang out for a little while, that's cool. What do you want to talk about, Dan?
Let's talk about...
As I'm driving.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
cool. Oh, you're going to listen to us while you're driving? That's
Yeah.
cool. That'll work. But don't,
All right, guys.
don't talk in the chat while you're driving.
You'll probably see me talking.
I know you will. I know.
I'll see you guys
All right, thanks, man.
Later, bro.
later.
Okay, so what shall we talk about?
Let's see here.
What time you got to work tomorrow?
Oh God, I think I gotta be in at 4. I can't tell because my phone has the my schedule. Actually, I gave you my schedule. You tell me what I work time tomorrow. I've got my phone here. I can't do anything with it.
Yeah. Hang on. Where is it? There it is.
Tacos sound amazing.
No, wow. It's late. You got a short day tomorrow.
Oh, is tomorrow my 5-hour day?
Yeah. Well, almost.
What time? What time do I go in?
4:30 to 8:15.
15?
Well,
That doesn't sound right.
Okay, 16:30 to 22:15.
Oh, 22 is 10 o'clock, brother.
All right. Okay.
You need to work on your military time, bro.
Well, no, I just was looking at it really quick because it's not my schedule. But yeah, 22, I get you. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Dude, I don't know, man. Everyone's losing their mind on the Hubsan site right now. They're going crazy. See what I mean? I can't get away from that whole thing, bro. No matter what I do. So are you gonna do the mods to the Bugs 3?
Probably, yeah.
You've been thinking about it?
Mike wanted a wrench.
Well, give the man a wrench.
I just did.
I have not had a chance to fly, dude. We got all this tropical depression weather in, and I keep trying to get out there before work, but it's like freaking super windy. Way too windy to fly FPV, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Brooks, I love pink tacos, dude. I'm in love with pink tacos.
Pink stuff.
Pink tacos. What's up? They messed with your Facebook? I don't even have your Facebook. What the
Fudge.
what the fudge? RC Fun. I'm not hard to find. Just look up Daniel Sampson. You'll find me pretty quick, brother.
Or DroneWorship, either one. We'll find him.
Yeah, the DroneWorship one I'm not on all the time unless somebody asks a message. My regular Facebook I'm fine with. Just don't lose your mind over my political views. That seems to be a trending thing with my regular Facebook. I let people in as a friend, and then they get all bent out of shape about my political views and like bitch me out and leave. It's like, all right, thanks for stopping by. I didn't say we had to agree on everything.
What was I posted that meme a couple of weeks ago? It was something to the effect that said, just a heads up, I'm going to post things on my Facebook page that are going to piss you off, but I'm still going to post them.
Oh, I said that?
Oh, I posted a meme about it a couple of
Oh,
weeks
yeah.
that very thing. It said, I'm going to post some things that are going to piss you off, but I'm going to post them anyway.
I'm super comfortable right now. I'm like totally laid out here. Look at this. Boom. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just sitting in the chair, but I always bounce around a lot when I'm sitting in the chair, especially if I'm working on like some kind of FX. Yeah.
How's all that going for you? You still using that FX director, whatever the heck it is?
Well, I play with a little bit of everything, but I still use mainly Hit Film for everything.
Yeah, Hit Films. That's what I was talking about. I was thinking of FX director.
Yeah,
Awesome.
like the particle thing that I posted in Coast to Coast Drones for drone therapy. I actually used Hit Film to make it.
Oh yeah.
Just like I said, hopefully we can figure out how to either use OBS with Google Hangout software or use OBS specifically for the three of us to be on, so that we can use, do some other stuff too. It's all a work in progress.
Oh, this tastes so good.
He was talking about he wants the X4 Pro next.
Oh, no. Why you do this?
You all yawned when Dan did. I don't know. I didn't yawn. Did you yawn, Dan?
Yeah, I did. I do it to see how many other people will.
Oh.
The best time to do it is on a live stream, because then if there's 30 people watching, all 30 people yawn 20 seconds after you do it.
Yeah, the power of suggestion.
It's contagious, I'm telling you.
We're going to start doing subliminal messaging next. How about that?
Yeah. Buy a 3DR Solo. Was that subliminal enough for you?
No, hell no. Buy our t-shirts.
RC Fun, don't do it to yourself, man. The only person enjoying it right now is Sean Brooks, and he's like, I don't know. He doesn't care about having all the cool stuff. He's just a regular filmer guy. If you want cool stuff, man, don't buy the Hubsan X4 Pro. If you want cool abilities, I should say. It doesn't have them unless you purchase the H7000 transmitter. Florida's weather's horrible right now. I've been trying to do that Bugs 3 long-range flight for like 4 days now, and I haven't been able to do it just because it's been such crummy weather. Steven. Oh. I ain't buying a Seats chicken shirt. That's awesome.
I had to come back, leave and come back. Sorry.
Oh, you had to leave and come back?
Yep, I had to walk out of the room for a second.
Good times.
My wife's on the phone, and I didn't know what was going on. So I was going to check, but she's still on the phone. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Wait a second. I'm hearing something about my grandson. I'll be right back.
All right. So what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm reading the comments section. Yeah, but I want to be different, huh? I hear you. Oh, gosh. This working 7 days a week thing is killer. I don't know what time it is for Coast. For me, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I don't know what Coast has for time. I know he's either ahead of me or behind me. I can't remember. He's one of those, though.
Okay, I'm back.
What time is it where you're at?
It is 10:26.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it's 1:30 a.m. for me.
I can't believe I would really like to see if he does go in the door and smack his roommate in the face.
Throat punch him.
Yeah, really.
Fucking neck pinch.
St. Joe's University student post viral
Oh man.
punching roommate in throat upon entry.
Bam.
So if he's listening to this right now on his way home going, I wonder if I should actually do that or not, man.
You gotta have that little voice in the back of your head, the voice of reason.
I think you should fly a drone into him.
Walk right to the face.
Really. With the new blades on it too. Really sharp.
Yeah, I'll lend you my MAS props. They do a good job slicing things open.
But I'm not sure who's supposed to drive this weekend. I do want to. That's going to be a cool video.
What?
Remember where he said they were going this weekend? Where was it?
Who?
Centralia?
Who?
Billy.
Oh.
He said they're going this weekend.
I missed that because I was taking care of the Hubsan thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he's going to Centralia. It was apparently like an old mining town. And there was a fire that had gotten down into the mines. And it apparently hit the coal vein. And this apparently happened back in the late 1800s. And up until now, the fire is still burning.
Wow, that's crazy.
There to fly and shoot video and everything this weekend.
RC fun. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. He says, Steven, sorry to hear about that shooting, and there is still no motive. What the fudge?
Oh, wow.
The Las Vegas shooting.
Wow.
But I was commenting on the what the fudge because we yeah.
Yeah, we were talking. Wow. Anyway, I don't even want to. That's a bad subject. I don't know what to say about that. Sorry for those people. I really.
Yeah.
But
man, don't laugh at that. You got to get one, man. You got to get one of these. What's your next step?
Oh,
you gotta get one. They're like $60. They're $60. Get one.
No, see if maybe I can get GearBest to send me something. Like
Acro.
GearBest to send me something.
Oh, what the heck?
What? I'm right here.
No, my phone just said low battery, but it's been plugged in this whole time.
Oh, your battery's down on you, man. Uh-oh. That's terrible.
Oh, what the heck? It hasn't been working.
Huh. So it's just not charging?
Yeah, apparently it didn't charge the whole time. I thought it was going to, but apparently it didn't.
Well, that bites.
Well, what is it doing now? It's not even charging.
Something strange, probably. Odd. Unusual.
Why isn't it telling me? Well, that's toast. Oh, my God.
Oh, your phone?
Whatever. Yeah, it says I got 15% battery power. It's not recovering.
So what were you using to... Is that what camera you're using? Your phone?
Yeah. Well. Beep, beep, hurry. Now, where's your goggles?
All over here. The battery's dead.
Well, let's see how well you do with your goggles on.
Aw. I don't know. I wonder if the other ones would fit. It's actually like 150 milliamp. It's not that big.
Dan, are you hot spotting off your phone? No, my phone is connected to my 5G network right now on my house internet.
Well, that's bizarre.
And then I've got it in my little octopus tripod thingy. Whatever you want to call that.
Mm. Well, this one fits. It's got the same style plug. Like the battery from the Furby or Fury Bee.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's what I was wondering. I'm not gonna do that. I'll screw something up that I might want later on. I think I'll end up after I do. I need to do a review on 2 or 3 things, or I'm not gonna get other stuff. Anyway, I think I'll end up. My son will end up with that. The younger son, because he's a big video game fanatic, and I'd say he'll get a kick out of that. Remember, we were talking about that yesterday. That was my plan. I want to see how I do with it. But I had it on for a minute or two earlier, and I don't seem to have. The only thing my problem is the first few times I was doing it, I kept bouncing it on the floor because I was being a little too over tentative, you know. So I'd get it up for a little while, and then I'd get too low, and I'd go bouncing it on the floor.
I think one of these times I'm going to connect my phone to the bottom of the Bugs 3, and I'm going to do a live stream flight.
Oh, okay. Your phone's big phone's not gonna be too heavy for it. Excuse me.
No. I don't even know what it weighs. It doesn't weigh that much, though. I don't think I have my. Oh, maybe I do. Oh no, batteries are out of it. Suppose I could have weighed it. I got too many phones here, man. I got phones everywhere. I can't help myself.
I had planned on sending it to my grandmother, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, heartburn. Oh my God. Is man gonna come back?
Taco Bell.
Yeah. Wow.
Tasted so good going down.
Yeah, next live stream we gotta have some actual written down content. I'm glad this worked out though.
Yeah, really.
I kind of want to run a show along the lines of the one I did with those solo guys because that was really smooth and worked out pretty well.
Well, like I said, we up until 6 hours ago, you weren't even sure you were going to be here tonight.
Well, I just said the hell with it, man. I'll stay up till 2:30, whatever, and we'll do it.
Yeah, but this is like I said. You know, you 7 days a week. Oh, by the way, anybody in the Florida area that's a security specialist.
Yeah. If you got your license, I still have an opening.
So anybody in that area that's looking for work.
Dad's got a job for you.
You seem like
you're man.
Sleepy.
Huh?
I said you seem like you're already getting sleepy.
Yeah, well, I didn't sleep very well last night. I stayed up pretty late with Steven talking, and then I tried to go to sleep and watched a bunch of episodes of Family Guy while attempting to go to sleep, and then I stayed awake because I was laughing, and then I couldn't go to sleep, and then I finally just fell out from exhaustion. I don't know what time, but I did. And then I woke up.
What might be a good idea is like maybe this weekend or somewhere before next Wednesday, me, you, and Billy could just kind of do a thing together, but not necessarily be live, and we'll just kind of put something together of what we want to go over then.
Yeah.
Good tonight. We covered everything that we needed to cover. The person from GearBest came in and watched for a while tonight. She sent me a message and said that she liked that. So everything looks good. We just got to do, like I didn't really do any advertising until like maybe an hour and a half before we started.
I mean, I didn't do any at all until after we got it kicked off. Actually, I invited everyone from the Hubsan hate group to join us to see that we're not that bad.
Yeah.
And obviously we got none of them in here, so apparently they don't care about drone therapy.
Well, it's gonna take a little while because we had a lot of people that showed up tonight that that were cheering for you and for Billy, and I felt like going, do you all not realize that the only reason that they're both here right now is because I know both of them. I'm friends with both of them. It was kind of an insult when they acted like, I wasn't really here. And I was like, hey, you're watching my channel, and I'm friends with both these guys. Thank you so much. They're like, okay, fine.
RC Fun's on your side, man. He likes you. Steven likes you too.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that it was just kind of odd that people were saying, well, one person in particular was like, good night, Billy, good night, Dan, and that was in the end of it. And I'm like, okay, what did I do to you?
You're talking about Ron Brown?
Yeah, it was just kind of awkward. But, every now and again, that's the way I take things. I'm just strange and unusual. That's why I like the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead. I mean, the whole thing is that if we're going to do it on your channel, then Billy needs to do a shout out, and I need to do a shout out on mine to bring the intersecting channels together.
Well, remember you were talking about the reason. No, I'm all gung ho for us bouncing around. I'd like to do it over here for like a month just to get established, and then we can just bounce around. But I also, like earlier when you were talking about the reason that you didn't want to jump over to your channel, that all made sense. Right now, it's just, I'm just glad we did it for once.
Yeah.
Well, we all clicked as far as what we were talking about, and everybody having a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I get a little lost when you guys start doing your DJI thing, but I listen.
But just like Billy got lost when you and I were talking about what kind of camera was on the drone.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know if this is an established, like, legit cam. I just know they put the same one on all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to really figure out, but I do know that the cam that's on here is exceptional. So it's one of those things, man, that I've never seen such a decent FPV camera on such a small quad. Well, like I said, this has the F3 flight board. This is like the top of the line micro flight board right now. So we decided that this would be a good build, and I don't know, man. I wanted acro, and not that this has the power to do back flips and front flips and all that, but at least it can do them if you have an open environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so that's a kit bird. Or
what's that? This?
Yeah.
No. This you can order. You either order it with a Turnigy transmitter, or you order it with the Fly Sky micro receiver inside of it. And the mistake that we made was Rich ordered it for me, and it didn't come with a receiver. Right. So we've been trying to solder in one of the micro receivers, and unfortunately it hasn't been going smoothly. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. If it doesn't go smooth, I'll probably just keep this one for parts, even though it's brand new, and just order another one that already has the receiver inside of it, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have to move one of these wires over one bar, and it looks like it's going to be extremely difficult to do because of the size of the board. I'm not sure my soldering skills are up to that power. So we'll see. If I can't get this one working, I'm going to keep it for parts, and we'll just order the one that already has it inside of it for an extra $10. Okay. We should have just done that from the get-go. And then once you get it, all you do is plug it into the PC, and you open beta flight, and then you start installing it, and then you program your transmitter to work with it, and you're good to go. So the holdup right now is that we can't get the receiver installed correctly. It's a really tiny solder job, and it's just making things very difficult. So we should have just ordered it with the receiver inside of it for the extra $10. We're learning now. We're learning. Anyways.
I need to go talk to my wife about some stuff with some family issues.
Sure.
So, but no, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and I'll holler at you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm really appreciative that you came and helped out, and Billy came and helped out. And
yeah.
Figure out more for in the future.
I'm down for doing this some more, man. We're good.
All right. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
All right, y'all.